PSG apparently have contacted the agent of Ibrahima Konate about a possible move this summer. It is a season-defining week with 2 away fixtures for Liverpool that could reshape their history and their future. And also, Dean Huijsen from Bournemouth has been linked with a move to Liverpool. Sit back, relax, sisters, on Monday Night Live show. Let's get into it.
Shout out to Kopish.
Shout out to Kopish, guys.
All the good work
the
up.
2 legends, Emil Heskey, Howard Gill. Can't get much better than that, guys. Yeah. You know what to do now. Like, comment, subscribe. I'm with legends, guys.
Kopish.
Legends in the building. Good evening, lovely people. As always, when we get behind the mic, please make sure you subscribe, comment, and like. We have a lot to talk about today. First and foremost, big up Drift. Matt going to be joining us shortly. Hope you're all well. Guys, housekeeping, you know how it goes by now. Do smash that like button whether you're watching this live or if you're watching this on replay. And also, people, switch on the notification bell. And the only rule we have here is just be respectful to us and others in the chat as well. Drift, how you doing, bro?
Not too bad, bro. Not too bad. How you doing?
Midday, man. Midday. Obviously we didn't get to chop up about the game yesterday. Spend about 5 minutes on it. What was your thoughts on the game yesterday? Because I'll be honest, the people experienced me having a head loss yesterday in that second half.
Hitting
the table, I was cussing. How was it for you?
First and foremost, obviously, apologies again for having to duck out during the stream. Yesterday was crazy, so big up to the people in the chat as well. Apologies to everyone. So I had to watch the game back, bro. I didn't get a chance to watch it at that time, so I still haven't watched full 90. I've probably seen about 40 minutes of highlights. So I didn't get to like literally sit and watch the entire game. From what I saw, it looks like we did a really good job in the first half and then got complacent in the second half, or maybe pressure got to us a little bit. Maybe we thought 2-0 job was done, maybe. But it definitely seems like the second half was a complete polar opposite to the first half. First half, we seemed quite dominant. We created a lot of chances. Maybe could have gone 3-up, maybe even. And then, second half, if I'm not mistaken, I think the stats showed this the first time in history at Anfield we haven't had a shot on target in the second half. Am I right in that?
Is it in the first time in our history?
I think it said the first time in history or Premier League history, something like that. It's the first time at Anfield we haven't had a shot on target in the second half of a football match.
That's crazy.
So like watching the full 45 minutes live. Was it
since 2017.
Okay, so I knew it was some kind of like far. Was it that bad then? Watching like the full 45,
bro. I had a head loss, bro. Like I was cussing. I was hitting this table. I was turning my face to it, bro. I was fuming. It was one of the again. I didn't watch the Nottingham Forest game in it, where the one we lost in the season. And obviously everyone speaks about how bad we were that game, but bro, yesterday was bad.
No shots at all. I thought it was on target. Was it no shots at all?
No, I didn't know if it was, 0 shots, because I know they said that during the game at one point. It was like Wolves had 9 shots and we'd only had 0, but I didn't know if it ended that way.
Wow, I thought I read on target. I didn't know it was no shots at all,
bro. Wolves had us in a chokehold, bro. We were looking at Herb Dean and looking at the clock, thinking, "All right, there's only 6 seconds left. Hopefully, I don't fall asleep here." It was bad.
Wow.
Wolves
do you think it was complacency then? Do you think we went 2-0 up and we just got complacent, or do you think it was we just weren't good enough?
All right, so you see what you say about Trent when you say like you'll know if Trent's on within the first 5 minutes of a game.
Yeah.
I experienced that yesterday.
Even from the beginning of the game, did you feel like that? Did you feel like we just weren't on it?
Crazily bad.
Oh shit!
It was like I was watching Paul Konchesky trying to switch the ball. It was bad. So straight away, that was a problem. Ibu and Virgil started the game well. Then Ibu picked up a very silly yellow card.
Yeah. That was silly. Yeah.
And then he clattered into Cunha, and everyone in the crowd was just like, "Oh my god!" But he got away with it. So I kept on saying, I was like, "Hook him at halftime, hook him." Slot did that. So I think that gave a bit of impetus to Wolves being like, it's Kwanzaa, it's not Konate. Maybe we can get at him. They also made a substitution at halftime as well. They brought in a different striker.
Okay.
But then Robbo throughout the whole game was bad. Grav was up and down yesterday. He weren't really great.
He got done for the Cunha goal, didn't he?
Oh, bruv, sold him, bruv. Sold him a dream.
Bruv. It's like he told him, he said jump and Grav said how high.
Yeah. Then Matt played well. Sobo played well. Salah didn't have a great game. Jota had a decent first half. Second half, he decided to dive. We all thought we had a penalty. He decided to dive.
Yeah. That was so naughty, innit? He shouldn't be
crashed out about that. I can't lie. And then
the thing is, if he'd have just stayed on thingy, he would have actually been touching with a legit foul, or he should have left it for Diaz. Diaz is in. If he'd left the pass for Diaz, Diaz is in and probably scores, and then it is 3-0, bro.
Then Diaz got the first goal and then obviously won the penalty, but Diaz again was still flattering to the sea, bro, like doing the shimmy business and just making life more complicated than it needed to be. Then Slot brought off Trent and brought on Bradley. Bradley played well. Kwanzaa played really well. Endo came on. Didn't start well, but then by the end of the game, Endo was fantastic. And then who else? Darwin, bro. You see how I've always said there's one thing I can never criticize Darwin about, and that's the work rate and the effort. He didn't look like he wanted to be there yesterday.
Oh, what? He wasn't even pressing and closing down?
He weren't pressing. He weren't chasing. I think he had about 4 or 5 touches, lost the ball about 4 or 5 times. It was bad.
And he came on. Did he come on for Jota?
Came on for Jota. It was so bad. I'm trying to think, was there any more? So I think those were the only subs. I think those were the 4. But bro, it was so bad.
I've heard that. I've heard Endo and Joel are the 2 people who people think should be the man of the match. Yeah. Like apparently those are the 2 people were selected for man of the match.
Bradley started locking up the right hand side as well. Kwanzaa made a game-saving tackle.
Yeah, I've seen that. Yeah. Twice.
Tackle.
I think he made another brilliant headed clearance as well. If I'm not mistaken.
Did, yeah.
And then, he looked like he came on like a man mountain yesterday.
Yeah, he did. And then Endo, basically, when he first come on, he's giving away silly free kicks and all that. And then when he settled into the game, bruv, right at the end, again, Robbo being Robbo, dives in, gets nutmegged, Endo just covers it, wins the free kick.
Yeah, I saw that.
And just took all the pressure off. But guess who Sky gave man of the match to?
Salah for scoring the penalty, maybe. It was a Wolves player, wasn't it? Oh,
I thought this is how bad it was. When the chat
Diaz.
No, when someone in the chat said it, I thought it was a rib. Then they were like, "Nah, they actually gave it to him," and everyone was shocked. It was Robbo. Robbo got man of the match, bro.
Oh shit! And he was really bad. It wasn't like people thinking that he's been bad in the past. Like he was really bad.
The whole game, we were all saying, "This ain't the Robbo we need to see anymore."
Oh, okay. Yeah, that's a bit confusing then. Hold on, 75 touches, 11 kilometers ran, 26 sprints, 4 tackles, 3 interceptions, fastest player on the pitch. Oh, well, that doesn't sound like he was that bad statistically then.
But those are all, how many of those are running stats?
Well, 4 tackles and 3 interceptions is pretty good though for a left back.
He got done a couple times, bro. He almost, he almost cost us the game.
No, but was that a one moment of madness? But no, otherwise, bro, he was good.
Bad game, bro. He's crossing didn't beat the first man. It was bad. It was bad. Really bad.
Oh, okay. But I mean, bro, how long have I been saying Endo should be seeing out games a lot more than he does, man? He's so good at that. I don't know why Slot isn't relying on him more when we're a goal up or like the Everton game, for example. Jota shouldn't have come on. Endo should have come on.
This sums up perfectly. You know, dirty dishwater's bad as well, bro. But you still got the rice grains at the bottom of the sink and all that.
That's disgusting, man.
So, no, I'll be honest with you. Endo was really good yesterday when he come on. And yeah, I think Slot's starting to see that now. Again, I still understand why. Well, no. For me, the Everton game, he should have brought on one of either Endo or Kwanzaa. He didn't bring on either. That was my frustration. Yeah. One of them two had to come on. I'd have gone Kwanzaa because obviously they were launching the ball in the box. But no, Endo did well. Shall I be honest with you? A little hot take. Maybe it's reactionary, but I'll die on this sword. I now would actually try and keep Endo beyond the summer potentially.
Yes, Cal, you're on the Endo boat.
Potentially, depending on what we do, potentially.
We buy Belieber and we keep Endo for the squad, bro. That's what we do.
No, we ain't getting Belieber, bro. Come on, this is like a role reversal.
You need to become a Belieber, bro. This is how we get it done, bro.
But this is a role reversal, bro. This is something that I would say, and you'd be like, Cal, think about what you're saying. Shall I tell you what it is? So, do you see Bashetik's goal yesterday as well?
No, I haven't. No.
Yeah. It was similar to Thiago's goal against Porto, but just not as good.
What, the grass cutter? Yeah,
but it was nearer. It was on the edge of the box.
Oh, okay. Is that how he's going on? Yeah, man, like percentage.
But so from the highlights I saw of the game, Bashetik looked really good. So in my mind, Morton's gone in it.
Yeah. No, but maybe it'll be a loan, not necessarily permanently.
Oh no, Morton's getting sold.
You think so? Yeah, I think McConnell might be loaned out to get him some first team experience as well next season.
So as well.
I think he's a little gem as well. I think if he gets to become a man playing at a Bolton or somewhere like what Bradley did, I think he could become McConnell's got something about him, Cal. He does.
McConnell don't move me.
I know he don't, but he's got something about him, bro. Just believe me, bro. He's got something about him. McConnell's good, man. McConnell's good, bro. But Endo, I'm gonna give you another
better than Tyler Morton. He's not better. I maintain he's not better than Tyler Morton.
Okay. I believe Morton's better currently and being a little bit older, but overall talent-wise, I think McConnell's got a slightly higher ceiling than Morton. Whether he gets there or not, we don't know. But because you know what it is about Morton, bro? Morton seems a little shy. And that them type of players sometimes don't make it all the way because they don't have the assertiveness. Do you get what I mean? To be because sometimes that arrogance can be good. You can't let it spill over, but it can be good because it allows you to fulfill your potential. Morton seems very quiet and shy, so I don't know if he will ever, become that type of player. But he's talented. Morton's super talented. There's no doubt. But I'm gonna give you another hot take. I think the key to winning the league is Endo playing the role he's played in the Wolves game and a few other games. That last 15, 20 minutes, come on, see the game out. I think that's how we win the league. We can't just run McAllister and Grav into the ground, bro, and have them always play. Endo for the last 15, 20 minutes of games, that's how we win the league. We get the lead, Endo comes on and does his job. That's how we win the league.
I still would like us to sign a centre midfielder, but I don't know if we do anymore.
We better.
I don't know if we do.
Because what we've got is good, but we need that Zubamendi, that Belieber. We need one more in that midfield just for the numbers.
I'll be honest, I think we need a Tchouaméni type of midfielder, but I just don't think we get one.
Well, Belieber's a mix of both, wouldn't you say? Wouldn't you say Belieber's literally Tchouaméni and Zubamendi mixed into one, basically?
Nah, not Zubamendi.
Bro, he's good on the ball, his movement, he pops it about he's good.
He is, but Zubamendi different, man.
No, but that's why I'm saying he's in the middle because he's got the tenacity and the tackling of Tchouaméni, but he's got the on the ball skills of Zubamendi. So I don't think he's as good a defender as Tchouaméni. I don't think he's as good of a midfielder as Zubamendi. But I think the combination is perfect, and he's young, so we can nurture it, and I think he'll get there.
I think we need a player who's ready-made now, though.
I think he's ready, and he can still get better. That's the thing. Belieber's special, bro. When you watch him for 90 minutes. And you see he's only 20, just turned 21, I think, in January. You just look and you go, this kid's got something, man. This kid's got something.
I think we need someone who has destroying qualities. I know Slot might not necessarily like to play that. You see a game like yesterday, that second half, I don't think that happens if for sure many type players on the pitch.
So would you go for Tchouaméni then?
Yeah.
Because Real Madrid look like they might be willing to part with him in the summer.
Oh yeah, 100%. Oh, what? Sure, yeah, 100%. But then again, I also think, does Szoboszlai become a pivot player as well?
I think that could work.
But this is what I'm saying. This is why I don't think we will sign a centre midfielder. I think,
but then we get a 10.
I think Gravenberch, being how good he's been, I don't think we'll buy a centre midfielder. I think we'll sort out other areas of the squad potentially.
But then
we
need a 10.
I want us to sign a centre midfielder. I just don't think we will now.
But then would we buy a 10 though? Because if Sobo becomes a pivot player, then we'd need a 10 because Elliot can't be the only 10 in the squad.
Does Elliot have a future?
Well, then we'd need even more. We'd need.
No, that's what I'm saying. So I wouldn't be surprised if Elliot was moved on.
That would be sad. That would be.
It would be, but I don't know if he fits into what Slot wants from his 10. But yeah, we will see. We will see. But look, vital 3 points, and hopefully we build on from there. One of the players that we spoke about at the beginning of Odriff was Konate. I know Matt will have his say when he jumps in as well. This PSG stuff, man.
It won't go away.
It's not going away. And I want to say Konate in the past has spoken about like having an affinity with PSG. I don't know if that's true or not, but the fact that his contract hasn't been sorted out, the other big 3 contracts haven't been sorted out. I am a little worried about this. Not like in the immediate future, but I am worried, man.
I think with the Ibu stuff, our worries are stemming from what's going on with the other boys as well. He's got a year left, right, at the end of this year. So he'll be in the same situation we went into this season with. Yeah. Which is fucking worrying. But when you look at the situation of how much he loves the club and you look at like his overall attitude, I don't think he wants to go anywhere. I just think he wants to be paid what he's owed. So what our worry needs to be is, are the club going to do what they're supposed to be doing with these lot? The thing I do hope is that because he's young, they don't see an issue. So if I'm not mistaken, Ibu's 26, right? So he's at that perfect age. He's still young. Surely a 26-year-old deserves to get 150 or whatever it is that Ibu wants. You're on mute, bro. You're on mute. No, it's still on mute, bro. Cool. So you've got more vim in your step now, do you, Mr. Lee? Huh? A little win against flipping Leicester with a makeshift striker, and now you got a bit more vim in your step. Big up my brother Laurie. He messaged me after the game and was like, like, I'm not gonna lie, this is the one thing I'll say about Arsenal fans. I know we go back and forth, we butt heads, we don't like each other on a football sense. I get all that. It's love outside of that, but on a football sense, we hate each other and all that. But one thing Arsenal fans need to be aware of that we notice from the outsiders is it don't take much to get them gassed or hyped up. And even if they end up being good from a moment, let the moment happen first. They continue to make the same mistake over and over. So now Mourinho came on and got a brace against Leicester, one of the shittest teams in the league, by the way. All of a sudden, the Arsenal fans are feeling themselves again, brother. And it's like, bro, at least let him do it for 3 or 4 games. He did it for 20 minutes. And all of a sudden, that he's the answer. Oh, Liverpool are crumbling. I was speaking to Laurie. Big up my brother Laurie.
Oh, did Laurie message you as well?
Yeah, bro. He messaged me afterwards, squeaky bum time and all that. And I'm like, bro, like, you know, in a sense, like, I just left it. I was like, man, it is what it is. But it's like, guys, you lot just beat Leicester. It was 81 minutes on the clock and it was 0-0. Yeah, Moreno did his thing. Big up to him. He did his thing. His header was brilliant. I remember I always said to you, bro, I don't think he's a good footballer, but he's one of the best headers I've ever seen. So one of the key ingredients could be Arsenal whipping the ball in for him to get in the end of. He's a superb header of the ball. So maybe that might work for them with him doing a makeshift centre forward thing. But in the 81st minute, it was 0-0 against Leicester. Yeah, you ended up 2-0. But then don't be starting to grill us because we just got a 2-1 win against Wolves. It's like you was 9 minutes away from drawing with Leicester. Like, there's not much difference in terms of you're supposed to get the job done. So it's like, just have a little self-awareness. But if they want to get carried away, let them get carried away.
Big up our brother.
Yes, Cole, big up, brother. They want to get carried away, let them get carried away. And you can tell the gas when Lee went from it's Liverpool's title to now we're scared of them. It's like, whoa, one game and you're flipping like that, brother.
All right, let me spin it a different way. Liverpool played against Wolves, who are probably just as bad as Leicester.
No, they play way better football than Leicester, though. Way better.
But I mean, the table, there's not much between them, so you kind of got to say they're just as bad as Leicester. And we struggled at home to get that over the line. Plus, we've got Villa away and Man City back to back.
We do.
I can understand why Arsenal fans are going, yeah, we might have something here.
I mean, they've got to go Forest away, which is just as difficult as Villa away.
When is that Forest game?
I think it's just after we play Villa, I think they've got Man U and Nottingham Forest are their two next games after somebody this weekend. That's an easy game. So I think they've got an easy game this weekend, but then after that, they've got the Forest and then Man U, if I'm not mistaken.
So we're the only game on Wednesday.
Oh, so maybe Forest is their next game then.
And then Saturday. No, they got West Ham.
Oh, yeah, West Ham. Yeah, big up Jeremy. Yeah, it's West Ham. Yeah, they'll beat up West Ham. But then after the West Ham game, Forest and United away. United away is easy, but Forest away is difficult. So let's see if they navigate that.
They could, it's not beyond the realms of possibility. They could be 1 point behind us at the end of the weekend next week.
Yeah, no, 100%. And this is why I always said, but remember, I think you've been on the same train as me of like not telling everyone it's done and Arsenal ain't good enough to catch us.
No, I said I think
you
we
just
win the league.
Oh, no, I'm not saying what in the league, but like this is why I said don't get carried away. Remember, I was like, I'm not going to let anyone off the leash just yet because we've still got a difficult period of games to navigate. Once the Champions League kicks back in, then the team might start to get a bit tired as well. So like we have to stay patient with this. It's done kind of thing. So yeah, it'll be very interesting.
I agree. Are you worried about Ibu and PSG?
For now, no, because of his love for the club. Do I have anxiety about the club offering him a proper deal? Yes. But surely Ibu at his age, 26, surely like 180 should be easy. And I think Ibu was signed for 180. If we give him a new deal. He loves the club. So does
Mo and Virgil.
No, but I think it would be easier for the club to want to offer Ibu a contract because of his age. Like if Salah and Virgil were about 3 or 4 years younger, they would have been done ages ago. Do you know what I mean? It's only their age why the club are petting, I think. Whereas Ibu's in that prime age that they want. So if they let Ibu go, oh my days, that would make no sense. No sense whatsoever. So, yeah. Obviously, I'm a little skeptical because I don't know if the rumors are true that Ibu's a PSG fan. I don't know if those rumors are true, so we'll have to see on that one. But
do you think 180 is enough? Do you think you'd actually settle for 180 given the marketplace? Because we can't just think about a fee that's, you know, a bump up from what he's getting. We have to look at the marketplace.
Yeah. All right, let me have a look at what he's on now.
And if we, as Liverpool fans, once again, we put him in that category of being top 5 centre-backs in the world. If you're going to be top 5 centre-backs in the world, you've got to be getting that sort of money, in my opinion.
Yeah, I hear that. But, bro, he's only on 70 grand a week.
I know, but...
So would 180 not be such an incredible bump that he will see it as great, even if it might not be comparable to some of the others around the world?
I think Salim was on 193 or something like that.
Oh, is he? Let me check. Because that would be nearly triple the wage. Do you know what I mean? Saliba's wage is, yeah, you're right. He's on 190 a week. Well, then, all right, let's just give him what Saliba makes then. 190, 180, 190. Let's make him 190 a week.
Don't we think he's better than Saliba?
Yeah, but we've also got to be FSG realistic as well. We know they don't give out.
No, forget about FSG for now. We're just speaking about us.
What I think he's worth.
No, I'm just saying, if we believe he's better than Saliba, And Saliba's on
Yeah.
190. Then he should be on at least 200. Then, no?
Yeah, I think he's worth 250 if you're talking about his overall ability and
Oh,
stuff.
250 for me is a bit of a stretch. Even that's
Wouldn't you
coming
give
from
him
me.
no, forget FSG and money, just like what you think he'd be worth as a player. 250. I'd give him 250 a week.
I think 200 would be fine. I think he would be all right at 200. Now the question becomes FSG. Do you see FSG giving him 200k a week potentially?
I don't think they'll go that high.
So could there be a problem there then?
Yeah, that's the only worry. But I do look at the age and I just think he's the perfect age. Surely they wouldn't be stupid enough to let a player with the perfect age walk away. Like what would, do you get what I mean? Like, oh, he's 25, bruv. He's not even 26 yet. He's 26 when the season ends. So he's still 25. He is the perfect age. He's the perfect FSG age, bro. If I'm not mistaken, wasn't that their player profile, 23 to 25, when they came in and they wanted to like bring in players?
So when they first came in, it was a bit younger than that. Then they moved to like a 22 to 25 range.
Well, yeah, when Edward started doing his thing, it was about 23 to 25, right? That was the age they were looking at. So he's that age. Bro, if we let Ibu go, and maybe people are going to say I'm being biased, but I don't think you can find me 5 centre-backs in the world that are better than Ibu either. Do you know what I mean? Like, I think if you went around the world, you would struggle to find me 5 centre-backs that are better than Ibu. Like, I really do. Like, and even if you tell me people like Rudiger's are done, I'm still like, maybe only his experience that makes him better, not his ability.
No, really good. Like, I love Ibu, but really good is better than Konate, in my opinion.
I don't know.
I'm saying it. I've got Rudiger as second best centre back in the world right now.
I've got Ibu as the second best centre back in the world, personally.
Ahead of Rudiger.
Yeah.
He's a better defender, right? No matter what.
Yeah, wherever you want to rank him, that's just my ranking. But in terms of like in world football, I think Ibu probably is top 5. If you're gonna put, obviously Van Dijk is number 1, then it's like the others like kind of fight amongst themselves, like Ibu, Saliba, Rudiger. Some people might put like Bastoni in there.
Forget about Bastoni sometimes.
Arsenal fans will say Gabriel.
Yeah, no. Do you know what? Gabriel has arguably put himself.
Sorry, guys, I'm just gonna go tight.
In that conversation. Do you know what I mean? But I think
you can't talk to Ibu, but he's a good defender. Obviously.
Yeah. No, Gabriel's quality. And if in my opinion, he's been better than Saliba this year. For being honest.
Oh yeah, this season.
And this is me taking away the goal scoring, but this is me talking about defending.
But remember, that's form. We're also talking about ability, and Gabriel can't talk to the others for ability. His form is right up there.
Yeah,
Saliba's a better player than him, though. Ibu's a better player than him. Bastoni's a better. If we're just talking about ability, his form is right up there, though. Like his form, he's been on form for about 18 months, so I respect that. But I'm just talking about like ability, because when form drops a bit, and then you're relying on ability, that's when Gabriel can't talk to any of these lot. Do you get what I'm
100%. And what people need to remember as well, this is an Ibu that's come back from an injury and still not fully fit. People have probably seen on his Instagram after the game yesterday, my man was doing training at the gym on his knee again.
To try and get himself fit?
On his knee. Probably still far from fully fit.
That knee still bothering?
But he's still strengthening his knee, bro.
Are you sure it's not precautionary though?
No, what it is more he's fit, but obviously he probably feels like it's still not just quite there yet. Because there was even like I saw a little bit of the game where he was trying to do like a sprint, but you could tell he's not just quite an optimal level, basically. And what people need to understand is this year, before the injury, in my opinion, there was no doubt Ibu was literally matching Virgil stride for stride, in my opinion. That's how great I think he was. There were games when Virgil was better, and then I thought that there were games when Ibu was better. But since the injury, he's come back, and he hasn't been himself just... You can tell he's not at 100% just yet, personally. But people saying Ibu's clumsy and all them things there, I don't believe in that. You have to remember, he's been rushed back. We needed him. He was clumsy yesterday. That I can agree with, but I'm not going to call him a clumsy defender. I think when he first came into the Prem, he was a little bit overzealous at times and tried to chase the ball a little bit. But then he kind of settled down, especially like, I don't know, maybe about a year after, and gone on to another level. People could talk about his injuries. Obviously, yeah, we could say, yeah, he has been unfortunate to pick up injuries, but his injuries have been so unfortunate. Like that one where Endrick literally fell on his knee, fell on him. That was like the main issue. It wasn't like he pulled up with a hamstring or anything. And not only that, he does a lot of running. He does way more running than Virgil, especially because he's having to cover that right-hand side and be a channel defender and all them things there. It's a bit mad. But you have to give him credit, bro. Like, I think the way how we defend, I still feel like there's times when we're a little bit too expansive and there's too many gaps. And that's because Robbo is not old school Robbo. And Trent might have an off day. And that kind of it forces our centre-backs to go out wide when they don't need to. Do you get what I'm saying?
But we've always said to everyone who thinks or doubts our players, and when we want to make comparisons with players as to why we believe ours are the best, is because they play in a system that's harder to play in as an individual. Because you can't if Saliba was playing right side or Gabriel was playing right side centre back for Liverpool and had to keep covering Trent, he'd look like a donkey in water. Bro.
This is what I'm saying.
Like, you know what I'm saying? Ibby does that role so well, bro.
To a T, and then he's asked to like watch the striker. Listen, obviously everyone's gonna have their own opinion on where they want to rank centre backs, but for me, there's no doubt in my mind that he's a top 5 defender.
I think Ibby's the best at doing what we ask of him. I don't even think the Rudigers, the Bastonis, none of those defenders, not even Virgil, could do what we ask Ibby to do. Be a right back and a centre back at the same time. I think none of them could do that.
Here's the thing. Virgil used to do it a little bit, not as much, because obviously Robbo was a lot more dependable, so the gap wouldn't really be there. And Robbo's athleticism, and he'll be able to get back. But there were times, and I remember like Virgil would just like go out to the flank if he needed to. But now he does less running. And I think it is tactical because, again, you have to understand he's come back off an ACL, still quick, but doesn't need to be like in the channels all the time. He tries his hardest to stay centrally. He's much more precautious, in my opinion, about his game. Whereas you can understand Ibby being younger, being a bit more athletic, can run around all day, so to speak. So
the thing is, I know people are saying Virgil does it now, but it's not in the same way Ibby has to do it though. He does it more like now and again, just using his intelligence. Whereas I think the tactic is for Ibby to do it, and Ibby has to do it way more.
Remember when Trent inverts? Yeah, if Trent inverts or like gets high at the pitch, because I've even seen it with Bradley, where Bradley, like, say a move breaks down and Bradley's gone high up, Ibby's got to cover that side. I remember we do tend to attack more down our right hand side. We have to keep it a buck.
Yeah,
we do. But in terms of the new contract, or shall I say like the PSG stuff here, bro, I'll be honest, I am worried because, bro, his contract runs out in the summer of 2026. So when it hits this summer, he's got a year left. You never want to be in negotiation with a player when they've got a year left because you're giving him too much power. He loves Liverpool, but if I'm not mistaken, he's a Paris Saint-Germain fan and he was born in Paris as well. So they got that a lot. And even though, and even though we can sit there and say Liverpool bigger than PSG, which we are, to him, he might feel like he's going back home. Not only that, Paris is probably trying to set up a new kind of like, not super team, but like obviously they brought Craver there. So they're trying to like maybe...
Cheers, Matt. Great timing for me.
I'm just saying. But they brought Craver back there. So it's not like there's not players that are not willing to go there. All I'm saying is we cannot afford to lose Ibby, you know. Even if Virgil stays or not, we can't afford to lose Ibby because, in my opinion, he's the one that takes over from Virgil. You need a commanding centre-back like that. There's not many on the market.
Do you want... so let me just read you something from This Is Anfield. It says, Konate is flattered, in quotation brackets, by reports of interest from both PSG and Real Madrid.
Real Madrid as well?
Yeah,
apparently, yeah.
In a nudge for Liverpool among the contract talks. So with Konaté's contract looking to expire in 2026, this is a crucial period for Liverpool. The club hierarchy and Arne Slot are eager to avoid the same situation that's playing out right now with Mo, Virgil, and Trent.
Yeah.
But as it stands, the centre-back would be able to discuss a free transfer with the clubs outside of England this time next year.
The fact
so
that
it seems like the club realized they can't make the same mistake. So I'm hoping by the summertime this will be done. The season won't start and we're still in like he ain't got a new deal or whatever.
The thing is, you can never rule it out because I didn't think that would be the situation. I mean, again, situation's different because we changed sporting director and manager, and there was a lot of things that changed. But You can't put it past FSG to allow a player to be in their last year and they're still trying to negotiate, still trying to find that best deal, still trying to make sure that they don't pay over the odds, so to speak, for a player who they believe is only worth a certain amount.
Do you
I
think
can give you a little clarity, bro. Sorry to cut you. It doesn't say that doesn't say that Ibu is a PSG fan. It said it's the city he was born in.
Yeah,
so I
so
don't know if
in
people
Paris,
are making assumptions that because he was born in Paris.
Okay, I thought it was a PSG fan. Maybe I'm wrong then.
He might be, but I'm saying maybe people have heard where he's born and are making an assumption. It doesn't say he's a PSG fan. It says he was born in Paris.
Okay.
To make of that what you will, I guess.
Yeah.
Do you think Real Madrid is a decision where they just go, we're either going to go for Konate or go for Saliba? Because it seems like they do want that next top draw centre back now. Do you think it's going to be?
Real Madrid, they probably want both.
Yeah, do you know why you can't rule it out? They haven't spent as much money as they would have over the years. Obviously, their biggest signing over the last 12 months is Mbappe. They got him for free. Now, Mbappe still got to give him wages and sign on fee. But in terms of transfer wages, I'm pretty sure their books, whether they are cooked or not, their PSR, whatever, even if they have PSR over there, I don't even know. But I'm pretty sure it's good. They don't make big, they don't spend a ton of money on transfer fees. The only one that they've done over the last, 2 years would have been Bellingham for about 100. But he's the only one.
Yeah, that would have been the biggest one they've done.
But he's the only one. All the others didn't cost that much.
On Jamrock's point here, I mean, they need a left back as well, Jamrock. Hato could kind of do the left back thing, and
they were trying to get Alphonso Davies in it, and he signed.
And obviously Miguel Gutierrez of Girona. Yeah. I think they have a buyback on him as well.
Yeah. Oh yeah, I did forget about Schumann, to be fair, Jamrock.
Schumann was back in 2022.
So about 3 years ago.
Yeah, it's 2022. There's someone that we tried to get him, right?
Yeah.
All
I'm saying is money's
there for 2 seasons.
Don't think for whatever.
Third season, yeah.
Remember, so they've got the only actual fit centre back they have right now is Rudiger, yeah. Militao done another ACL. Alaba is just come back into the squad, but they try with Alaba, they're trying to ease him back in, but we don't know what his career is going to look like. Yeah, so they got 3 centre backs, and 2 of them have had bad injuries. Don't put it past Real Madrid to try and get 2 centre backs, especially if they can get 1 for free. And Real Madrid are the type of club that will do that. They will speak to Ibu now and say, listen, we might even get Saliba this year, but we want you next year in 2026, because we know that we've only got Antonio Rudiger that we can rely on. I'm not ruling them out. It sounds mad, but you can't rule out any possibility when our club can just, do you know what I mean? Yeah. Move like that. It's worrying. These bots are moving mad. Mods, please assemble. I don't have to go into my bag.
Yeah, I'm just doing it now, guys. Putting it on slow mo.
Oh, okay, cool. That's what I was just doing. Lost my trail of thoughts. Okay, yeah. So, all right. Let's say the unthinkable happens and Virgil does go, because right now we have said this the other day, Matt. Konate is the enforcer. Virgil is like the leader and the brains of the pair.
Agreed. Yeah.
What type of centre back profile wise do you go for if Virgil goes and Ibu stays for 1 more year? And then do you have any names that you could potentially think of who could be a good partner for him? Should
there's thing happen? There's not another Verge. Verge is a unicorn. There's no other. I mean, you'd have to get someone who's quite athletic, physical, very commanding at the same time, and can read the game very well. The thing is, with Virgil, that came with experience. Do you know what I mean? Virgil, I know he's kind of like that, but as experience got on, he became that kind of defender where he can just pull strings without even literally doing anything.
Yeah,
could just stand there and point and tell everyone what to do. You don't really get centre backs like that, really, that commanding. Remember, it's age as well, it's experience. So we probably wouldn't be able to find an experienced player of that level. So we'd have to get the younger player. You're probably looking at players like Slotterbecks, your Bastonis, who's the Bournemouth left-footed one, Huijsen. Them
He's
type
not
of
left
centre.
footed. He's both.
He's both footed, but you're looking at them type of centre backs there, innit?
Yeah.
But centre back market ain't that great, you know.
This is my worry because the centre back market, the right wing market, and the right back market, probably the three worst markets at the moment.
Yeah. All right, mods. All right, listen, I don't know what's going on in the chat going mad. Yeah, but you're on mute, Drift, I think.
Oh yeah. So no, so I've been getting rid of most of them, but yeah, mods assemble.
Yeah.
And the thing is, it's on slow mo and we've been subscriber only, so I don't even know how these bots have managed to find a way around.
Bare time on their hands, boy.
But yeah, we're in a situation where there's not many options, and that's one of the main reasons why I don't understand why Liverpool are taking so long with the Virgil stuff, because it ain't like there's a plethora of players to be like, all right, well, if Virgil goes, we'll just do this or we'll just do that. It's like there ain't, like you said, this ain't the 80s and the 90s when there's centre backs everywhere where you can just go and pick up all the centre backs you want. Like,
all right, funny you say that, yeah. Do you guys just think there's a bit of a depleted market of talent in general?
Yes.
Like, or do you think we're looking too harshly because we want something so specific?
Football's been down on the overall talent for a while, bro.
So I disagree with that. I think there are less outliers in football now, but I think the overall talent gap in football is closer than it's ever been. It's just that we don't have as many special players like an R9 or players like that. But I think the talent is a lot closer than it's ever been.
So if I said to you it's 1998 and you need to buy a centre back, I say it's 2025, and you need to buy a centre back. Do you not think it would have been a lot easier to have picked the centre back in 1998 than it is now?
I can't remember loads of 1998. I was kind of young then.
All right, 2005 then, even bit more sooner, 2005. Because I don't know if Matt agrees with me on this, but I think in the 90s and the noughties, I think every team that was considered a big team, at least one of their centre backs was undoubtedly world class.
I don't think we had any world class centre backs in 2005.
Sami Hyypiä. You don't think Sami Hyypiä was?
He weren't world class.
I think for me, Sami Hyypiä was.
No, he weren't world class.
If he wasn't world class,
I think he was world class.
Sammy weren't world class. I love Sami Hyypiä. He weren't world class.
I think Sammy was world class.
It was close. I'll be real. It might not be unanimously, but
all right. Even if they weren't unanimously world class, they were like Hyypiä then, where they were right on the cusp of it. Regardless of whether they were, they were still a top centre back.
Do you remember where we got Hyypiä from? Villarreal 2, I think it is.
Yeah, Willem 2.
Yeah, I think so. Yeah.
I don't know why I said Is it Villarreal?
I think that's forgetting how good he was, but.
No, I love Hyypiä. Hyypiä was like one of my favorite centre backs growing up. I just don't think he was world class.
And even if players were world class, they were still really top level. Like Carragher Hyypiä was still a brilliant centre back pairing. Do you get what I'm saying?
But if Carragher and Hyypiä are available today, would we buy them?
Yeah, of course.
You probably all right. No.
Why not, bro?
You probably would buy
this team.
What?
Oh, I got a name. If we're talking about the systems, then obviously that's. But I thought you just.
I got a name for you, Cal.
You're gonna say Aga?
Yeah. Would you buy Daniel? You know you would buy Aga.
Yeah. I'd buy Aga. But then, if I'm gonna be fair,
even if he's not world class, yeah.
But would you buy Aga given the injury issues?
No, but this is all just. I'm just saying. What you're saying is, the selection of defenders that you had back then compared to now, there were more. There's like a gulf in class, like. You got Bastoni, you got Schlotterbeck. Give me another name on that same level.
He's on that level.
Yeah, right now.
And I don't even think Schlotterbeck's proved himself long enough to be on that.
No, that's not at like, I was going to sound stupid, but like, not at a team where you know you can't get that centre back, if that makes sense. We're never going to get it.
Off the top of my head, I can't. But all right, so I look at it like this. For me, if Saliba was playing back in 2005, or if Gabriel was playing back in 2005, they walk into Liverpool's team.
I don't think so.
Back in 2005.
I think that's very disingenuous, Cal, to the two that we had.
I'm not
Carragher
even
and
being
Huijsen.
rude, but Carragher's out of the team potentially.
Nah, Carragher's so underrated, man.
He's not underrated. I rate Carragher. I love Carragher as a footballer, but he's not better than Saliba and Gabriel, in my opinion. And this is why I think nostalgia kind of clouds the vision a little bit.
Nah, Carragher was a.
All right, I'm going to give you some. Wait.
Carragher couldn't play in this era of centre back.
Carragher was a right back and a centre back. He was a good footballer.
No,
you know
Carragher couldn't play in a Liverpool system with a high line. All right, we understand that. But that doesn't mean to say Carragher wouldn't go to another big European club that just doesn't play a high line. For example, Jamie Carragher could probably play for someone like
Carragher in the Mourinho Chelsea, Matt, would have done bit. Do you get what I'm saying? Like, so even if maybe not the high line system, Cal, in this modern day football, who'd still be a brilliant centre
who
back.
plays like a Mourinho team now that's successful?
That's successful.
I mean, well, to a degree, Arsenal kind of do play that.
Say Arsenal. They say what not?
To a degree, they kind of do play that pragmatic.
Arsenal don't play high line though. They don't play high line.
They definitely
mid Mourinho did though.
Maybe that's pragmatic, but like
pragmatic,
I'm trying to think of a European.
And like Matt said, Carragher could just go on the continent then and play in an Inter Milan or a Juventus or somewhere like that, and where they are more defensive, and it'd be perfect. Like Bayern Munich, you know what I mean? Like it'd be perfect at any of those clubs that play that mid to low block. Then Carragher would be absolutely brilliant for them. Do you know? Because
you have to remember, Carragher was up against some of the best strikers we've seen in our lifetime. You know, some of these defenders don't even know what it's like.
If I'm not mistaken, Henry and Drogba are the only two strikers I've ever made Carragher look silly, and they made everyone look silly. So
yeah, off the top of my head, they're the main ones that you kind of remember that really caused him problems.
And they did it to everyone. So
but they're exceptional strikers.
No, of course.
Do you know what I mean? But I reckon Carragher could do a stint in Italy, maybe even Germany. Do you know what I mean? Maybe potentially.
A couple of people have said Atletico Madrid. Yeah, clubs like that.
Atletico, that is Carragher, bro.
Diego Simeone. Private clubs like that.
Yeah, that will be his leading centre back, bro.
But if we talk about what we want for Liverpool, because remember, if we're looking at centre backs, we're not necessarily looking at clubs like who play in a low block because we're going, you're not what we need. You're not doing what we want.
But this is what I'm saying. So imagine, So let's go back to it again, but. Man could say Nesta, man could say Cannavaro, man could say Stam, man could say Maldini. Like all these players I'm mentioning could all play in a high line or in a low block because all them
all at one club though.
What? Say that again, sorry.
So what? So because Drift was saying, remember that every big team had a world class.
Yeah.
AC, we all agree that that team's one of the best ever assembled teams.
Yeah. That team was crazy. But what I'm saying is like. There was just like a plethora of like bare defenders at different clubs. Whereas now the market's kind of slim. It is kind of slim. Like for example, that Huijsen, how you pronounce his name? Yeah, sounds like I'm saying Duck Huijsen sauce. Yeah. That guy there's quality, but he's young, bro. Like he's no. We don't even know what his trajectory is going to be like. We're just seeing him now and thinking, like he's good. But I just think there were more established defenders at this age. How many years ago, and we wouldn't be thinking, where do we go from here? Well, like, who do we get? Because other than Bastoni, Schlotterbeck, and Huijsen, no one didn't give me another centre back. I see Murillo, but I don't know about Murillo. I'm not sure.
I'm not sure about Murillo either.
I'm not sure. Do you know what I mean?
Let me just give you a couple of names, boys. Yeah. Like, I'm just going to quickly go. I've just typed in best centre backs of the 90s to just like remind myself of some of these players. So we've got people like you've got Fernando Couto, Mihailovic, Des Walker, Jorginho, Steve Bruce, Gary McAllister, Sol Campbell, Paul McGrath, Laurent
Blanc.
Many
of them were world class though.
Cannavaro,
other than Campbell, Cannavaro, the ones that started so far.
De Boer, Collar. Thuram,
would Cannavaro survive in today's game?
Who?
Would Cannavaro survive in today's game? I'm not even trying to take the mick.
Would he survive?
Yeah.
Koeman, Desai, Baresi,
Maldini. Desai was a problem.
Desai was cold, bro.
Desai.
But look how many quality defenders I just read off from a list. Like I don't think you could give me 10 of today that even remotely match anything I just said there. Do you get what I mean?
I hear that. That's true.
But even though that people don't rate them that highly, even a man like Ramos could play like if this was like normal Ramos. I know obviously Ramos is a liability defensively, but like in terms of what, should I say he's
I'm not taking Ramos at Liverpool.
Bruv, see Ramos in his prime. I'm telling you, Ramos in his prime would do bits. He would actually do bits. He probably just maybe would have been a better right back, maybe. But Ramos would do bits though. He would.
Pardon me, sir.
I don't understand people don't rate Ramos.
Defenders of the 2000 guys. So you still got Cannavaro, Maldini that are still playing. Thuram still playing. Then you got Puyol, Lahm, Vidic, Hippier, Pepe, Lucio, Woodgate, Abidal, Company, Ramos.
Woodgate.
No, we know. No, but
Cal,
Woodgate
was a bad boy. It's only the injuries that messed up Woodgate.
Woodgate was good, but the injuries killed him when he got to
he's not in the conversation as like one of the best.
All right, Marquez, Ayala, Hummels, Alderweireld.
Roberto Ayala, cold.
Yeah.
Boateng,
Hummels was my go.
Jerome Boateng before he got dropped by Messi. Facts.
Dimichelis, Samuel, Mascherano, handed centre back.
Yeah. What was Samuel was a madman.
Yeah.
Hierro, Alaba, Subotic, Aspilicueta, Matip.
Lucio and Company, cold.
Like, bro, like look how many Don centre backs I'm naming, bro, from the 2000s. Like, and that John Terry weren't even on that list there. You got John Terry, you got like Colo Torre, like what was John Terry's partner again? Carvalho, like
Gallas.
Gallas. Like, bro, think about
makeshift Ivanovic could play there. But
think about like I'm not Carl, come on, you gotta admit the 90s and the noughties had so
Carl's
many
trying his hard to forget about Philip Mexes and Boom Song. Remember them boy there? Remember Boom Song and Mexes?
Yeah. Boom Song was terrible. I remember Mexes scored one of the best goals I've seen.
Mexes basketball kit with this.
Yeah.
That's the only thing he did though. That's the only good
Philip
thing.
Mexes and Jerome.
Yeah, Hierro,
but
like
Boom Song.
yo, back in the day, like PK. Like think of all the centre backs from the noughties. It's crazy, bro. It's crazy.
We still haven't answered the question, guys. If Virgil leaves, who do we bring in?
I'm
gonna read off a list of what's considered the top 25 centre backs in the world right now. This was done by 90minute.com.
Okay, fair play.
All right. Oh, yikes. Calafiori.
It's not starting good.
Yeah, Calafiori is number 25.
Who, sorry?
Calafiori
is 25.
Lissandro is number 24. Stinks. Matthias, let me see if there's a better listed.
Lissandro.
You might go to the top 10, Cal, and just see.
Martinez from Man United.
Yeah.
But I would say Martinez is a top 25 in the world right now because the standard is low, man.
He can't be. Surely
the
not.
standard is low, bro. Like
no, but he can't make top 25. Surely not.
No, but Carl, I don't think you could probably find me 20 better than him. Right now, we are bereft of top centre backs, guys.
Right,
like
I'm gonna go through the list, and if I think of anyone that's been left out, I'm gonna replace them.
Go on.
Schlotterbeck. Tapsoba for Leverkusen. He's good. Van der Ven, obviously very good, but just injury prone. Jonathan Tah. I think Tah's excellent.
Tah's good.
Min Jae Kim from
he's good from Bayern.
I rate him high.
But like
he's good.
He's been indifferent though. But yeah.
Gavardio I rate, but obviously he's playing left back at the moment.
Yeah.
Christian Romero for me is very hot and cold.
Yeah, again,
he's good, but he's got the balls.
Bit like his counterpart. I think they're just good. They're just good defenders. They're good.
Ake I rate.
Ake's good again.
Yeah,
Marquinhos saying what he used to be.
Yeah, bro.
But he's still better than
Gleison.
He's still better than
I think Gleison Bremer's good.
Yeah.
Obviously we've got Konate. Akanji's in there as well.
Oh, is he? Oh.
Yeah. Alaba. Militao. Araujo.
Yeah. But injury prone again.
Stones in there as well. Bastoni, obviously.
Yeah.
Gabriel, Ruben Diaz, Saliba. Van Dijk, obviously, and then Rudiger.
Think about
See,
that list compared to the
that
naughties
list
though.
is
Do you know
not
what I'm
good.
saying? Like,
Got to say, but here's the
crazy.
thing though, Lissandro. So straight away, I'm having Murillo ahead of Lissandro. I'm having Lucabra ahead of Lissandro.
Yeah.
I would, yeah.
Who else is there? Trying to think of the other teams.
I
Chelsea,
think who's better than Lissandro?
yeah.
Akanji,
Lucabra.
bro, Akanji
No,
and even
Akanji-
Diaz.
no, Akanji's
and
not
No,
good.
but do you think?
Ake.
No, but guys, do you
All
think
the Man
you can
City
name?
centre-backs are better
do you
than
think you
No,
Lissandro.
can
but
name
I'm saying to
25
replace him in
better
the
than
list.
him, though?
Say again,
Oh.
Yeah,
sorry,
do you think you could name 25 centre backs better than Lissandro? Because I know we
Yeah.
laugh at Man United, but Lissandro's not rubbish.
yeah, I genuinely think we could.
Do you know what, bro? I'll be honest with you. Because he's decent on the ball, his actual defending
Botman.
is just...
Botman's way better
Bro,
than him.
Botman's way better than him, bro.
Yeah, but I'll say Botman's better than him. Yeah, I'll say.
But
I got one for you.
can't say
He's
Dan
sharp.
Burns is better than him.
He's Shaw better than him.
Yeah, Shaw better than Lissandro, man.
Ooh, Shaw, I
Lissandro's
really like Shaw.
dead.
Is he better than Lissandro?
Yeah, 100% drift. Lissandro's his arse, man.
We've got to throw some Man U tax on it, though.
Yeah, but I think that's why he's in the list because he plays for Man United. But he's arse, bro.
Cal, your guy from Villa, the left-footed Pau Torres.
I'm not gonna lie. I thought you were trolling me. You
No,
were gonna say
no.
Mings.
Oh,
I'm gonna cut your mic, bro.
Nah. Big up Tyron Mings. He's going through a lot. He just keeps getting injured. But no,
Pau Torres, yeah.
Pau Torres is
Hey,
better
Brad,
than
I'm
him.
not gonna lie.
Braithwaite.
You see some of the players people are naming like Braithwaite, Konza. Them man are good. I don't think I would say they're better than Lissandro though. Like if you take
100%.
him out of Man United and he's not in that bozo environment, Lissandro is not as bad as he's looking, guys. He's
Bro,
not.
Drift, do you know how bad? Do you know what it is? Because we don't have a player like that. I'm telling
Because
you,
he's
if he played for Man
aggressive, bro.
United, we would want him sold immediate. Sorry, Liverpool, we would
Immediately,
want him sold immediately, bro.
I don't know, man. I think a lot
He's
of them Man
just
United players look the way they
aggressive.
do because they're at Man United. I gotta be honest.
He's
just aggressive, bro.
He's awful.
And again, I'm
Yeah.
not trying to say it's amazing or nothing, but I think top 25 might be right. If you take him out of Man U and put him in a stable team where things aren't all over the place like that. Like Lissandro is better than he's looking.
I'm
at the
taking
moment.
Ben White over Lissandro at centre back.
Oh, I trust Ben White more than Lissandro. So.
100%.
Not after now he's been so good at right back. Like when I've seen Ben White playing centre back now, he looks a little bit lost, like he's too used to being a right
Nah,
back.
but I
So-
trust him more, you know.
Against us, and he was fine, bro.
No, but we didn't test him that day. We were poor that day, man.
I'm not gonna lie, man. Never would I. But if I saw Lisandro Martinez walk out as a centre back for Liverpool, that'd be a dark day for me.
I think a lot of
Yeah,
us
I
are
can't
getting because he's Man U and we hate them.
No,
like,
bro, I just
terrible,
think he's so overrated. Because all jokes aside, he's probably maybe a better left back because he's good on the ball, and there's no denying he's not good on the ball. He's very composed and he's got a good pass, but for actual just defending drift, bro, even in a back three looks bad, bro. They can't imagine they use a back three to try and hide the deficiencies of how bad the centre backs are, and that don't even work. Stinks over there, Man United.
I mean, if you guys think that there's 25 better, fair enough. I'm not. I don't think it's bad for him to be in the top 25. That's all.
I do.
But again, these are the levels, boys, that we're looking at for centre backs.
All right,
You know what I'm saying?
someone to say in the chat. All jokes aside, who trusts in centre back? Endo or Lissandro? All jokes aside.
No, I'm taking Lissandro over Endo at centre back. Come on, guys, that's way too far. Come on,
Shall I tell you
come
what
on,
it is?
guys, that is way too
Genuine.
far.
I'm being genuine.
Lisandro's a better athlete. He's also so rash, though, bro.
Yeah, he rash.
Endo's way smarter. I think I'm taking.
All right, let me
Endo.
see where you lot are at. Lissandro or Eric Dyer? Right, are you not pondering this?
No.
No, I'm just thinking how bad.
Nah, you lot are buying it. You lot are buying it. You
No,
lot
no,
are
no.
buying
Eric Dyer.
it. You lot are buying it.
Bro.
Yeah, you lot are buying it. You lot.
No,
are
I'm
buying
laughing because I
I
forgot
might
Eric
take
Dyer.
Eric.
was
I might
there.
take Eric. You know.
Nah, you're moving mad.
it. No, you
Nah,
lot are buying it. You lot.
I
are
might take.
definitely
I might
buying
take Eric. I'm
But
not
then
gonna-
again,
Oh my
I've seen
days.
Dyer, Eric Dyer roll back the years a little bit, just a little bit.
I think I'm
He
taking
is-
Oh
Eric.
shit. Oh,
Nah, Eric
shit.
Dyer, don't give a joke. He's crap, bro.
You lot are buying it.
I think I'm taking
Eric Dyer. I never forget when he got to move to Bayern. I was like, what?
Oh, fuck
Yeah,
yeah.
that looks so dodgy, innit?
Hey, do you
Yeah,
know, that's
bro.
a good one. Lissandro or Kabak?
Alessandro.
Oh, Lissandro.
Oh, yeah,
I
you know
got
they
one
go
for you.
too far then.
He's
Oh,
I
not
got one for
centre
you.
back.
Yeah, but Nat Phillips or Lissandro
Nah,
in the Liverpool team.
nah.
High
I
line.
don't mean that. He's just that.
No,
that's just
I
that.
definitely mean it. Nah.
I think I'll take Nat Phillips. I trust him, bro.
Wow, you lot
Ignacio
are
is better
I
than
mad.
trust him, bro.
Bro, I'm not gonna lie. I'm really disappointed in 90minute.com, bro. I really am. They've been really lazy with that list.
Raw.
I've got one that's gonna shock people.
Nat Phillips over Lissandro, boys.
I've got one that's gonna shock people. This is really gonna shock people. I would actually though take Lissandro over Koval. I think Koval's shocking.
I'm taking Cole.
Nah, Koval's the most overrated centre back
I
in the
agree
Premier
with
League.
Matt. Cole will look like a bit of a hype, you know.
I've never really rated him.
He's only
good on the
22,
ball.
Matt. He's only 22.
He's good on the ball. That's it. He's just good on the ball. That's it.
I'm taking Cole over.
When I watch Chelsea, Cal, I'm not gonna lie. He is soft as baby shit. I'm not gonna lie.
Bruv, you know, Finny's better than him.
He actually is.
They brought back my guy. What's his name? They brought back Chalobah, bro. He's better than Colwell.
No, but
Tell
they're
me I'm
going back
lying,
to
Cal.
play with Cole, Will, though.
Yeah,
No. I need Cal to answer this because I know Colwell's Cal's got Cal. Who's better, Chalobah or Colwell?
What position?
Nah, don't do that, bro. Centre back, bro. Who's better?
One's a left-footed centre back who plays left centre back. One's a
Cal,
right.
we're not doing the semantics. Who's a better centre back?
It's a tricky one, Matt, because there's no structure at Chelsea. Plus, they have Sanchez behind them. I'd be nervous as anything if I had Robert Sanchez behind me in the goal.
I hear it, and they do play with the panic button on.
Sancho's got Onana behind him, bro. So ain't that kind of the same?
No,
I'm
I'm not gonna lie. Anana's bad, but Robert Sanchez is something else, bro.
No, Sanchez
Hey,
is the worst goalie in the
big
league.
up,
Oh my
hey, big up Goonie Lee. Man said Cole needs a month of bully beef.
No, it's true.
It's true though. Big up
Some red
he's
onion
right.
and some brown onions. and
Bruv,
bully
he
beef.
gets moved up way too easily.
You can tell Colwell was a gallus. He's just one of them pretty boys, isn't it? Like,
Yeah, he was. He was never on the roads, did he? He was never on the roads. He was
He's
never
never been on
roads.
the roads.
No. We don't need to be on the roads to have a little something about it, but he's a ladies' man
Nah,
too
but
much,
I'm
isn't it?
talking like even if something kicked off at school, you just see like man's already running home.
No, but it's
Nah,
my
he's gone.
home notice. Virgil's a pretty boy, but Virgil's on the road.
That's what I'm
bro.
saying. Virgil's a
Yeah, that's a
bro.
different type, though. Yeah,
Virgil's not been on the roads.
bro. I know for a fact Ibby was on the roads, bro.
Ibby was definitely on the road.
He was on the roads.
Emil's got a point though. Cal deflected still. Chalobah or Colwell, Cal?
Oh, yeah, it's a good point. Now, it's a good deflection, pal. I nearly forgot. Damn.
I always had you. Still, I always
You
had
did, because I completely forgot. I was like, oh, yeah. Right, so
Cal
what we
knows
saying?
his Chalobah. He knows his Chalobah.
It's Trevor, innit?
Chalobah usually plays with a back three, though, innit?
Not a Palace, I don't think.
no,
he
they-
did.
no,
I'm
I
sure he was.
I think,
No, Palace play back three.
but at
Did
Chelsea,
they
have they
play
been playing back three though, or have they
When
been
he was at
playing?
Chelsea before he went on loan, he was playing in the back three.
Oh,
So I've not really seen
okay.
him in the
Yeah,
back
no, you're right. Actually, you're right for the Palace. But all jokes aside, Cal, who are you taking? All, like, just genuinely.
Chalobah's a better player. I think Cole was slightly better as a centre back.
Fair enough.
I still think Cole in the right team around the right structure would give you you'd have a good centre back there. When he was at Brighton, he was very good, guys.
What it is,
He had a good
Chelsea
season, without a doubt.
he's
Let's be honest,
stagnated.
how many players do we see at Chelsea really thriving right about now? Where was the last, apart from Cole Palmer, how many players have been at Chelsea and been thriving?
Chelsea's even affecting Palmer, to be honest.
That's what I'm saying. If you
Yeah.
want to affect your career in a negative way, you go to Chelsea or Man United right now.
Caicedo's probably the only one who stands out, isn't he? As being a good performer in a dead
Yeah.
team.
But even him, it took him a year.
No, sorry. Left back, and right
Cucurella?
back. Gusto and Cucurella.
And Cucurella, they've been good,
Yeah,
to be
Gusto
fair,
and
they've been
Cucurella
good.
have had good
I'm gonna be
seasons.
real
Yeah,
with you guys. You see, if Trent does leave, I'd really try and go for Gusto. You know,
He ain't gonna leave
He's
Chelsea.
not leaving
No,
Chelsea,
man, I
bro.
know. I
He's
just
not.
They're
want
on them
bro.
death row contracts, bro.
Mm.
Yeah, I just
But yeah, there's no way Gusto's leaving.
Todd
maybe-
Bowley would
maybe
laugh,
get
you know.
Yeah,
He'll probably retweet JW's Henry, what are they smoking, and caption it with like another smoking sign or put some weed there or something.
Cal, do you want to know when his contract expires?
with 2020, I don't know, 2036 or something like that.
2047.
No, 2030.
Ugh.
It's what I'm saying.
Gusto's contract ends
And
in
he's been there for
2030.
2 years already, isn't it?
So that means he
He
signed probably like a
joined-
7-year
yeah.
deal.
He signed
bro.
he signed a 7.5-year deal.
7.5-year deal, guys.
Sorry, on a quick one. Any of you guys taking Spence? Yeah.
7.5-year deal.
That's
Any of you
mad.
any of you lot taking Spence now?
Do you know what I was wrong about Jed Spence? He's way better than what I thought he was. He's way better.
I would take Jet Spence, yeah.
I think
I don't
maybe I
think
would
he's
take
better
the
than
gamble.
Bradley, but I would take him.
I think I would take the gamble.
I'm gonna
I
be
don't know
real
how
with you.
far he's gonna go,
He's
but
better
he's
than
good.
Bradley.
You think he's better than
I
Bradley?
don't think I don't think he's better than Bradley, but I would take him. I would take
You
him.
think he's better than Bradley?
Yeah, he's better than Bradley.
Fair play. What
So
defense?
if
Do you
our
think he's
right
better
backs was
defensively
Spence
and
and
attacking?
Bradley, Cal, would you be all right with that? If those were our two right backs?
Yes, I think so. But I just
Matt,
know
would
we
you be
wouldn't be
alright?
getting much productivity in terms of goals and assists from them. But I
So-
think
yeah.
defensively, Jed Spence would lock up a lot of wingers.
Okay. What did you
He's
say,
playing,
Drift? What
he's
was the
playing at
question?
left back, which is impressive as well.
Exactly.
Yeah. What was the question, Drift? You said sorry. You said who would do?
I was just saying, man. I said to Cal, would you be okay if Bradley and Spence became our two right backs?
Yeah. I still think it's a gamble on Spence because even though I think he's good, there's a difference between playing at Spurs and playing at Liverpool. We have to, and that's no disrespect to. Like, I'm not trying to do the whole. Do you know what I mean? Pilot on Spurs, but the levels and what we would expect. Because even though Cal's right, I think he'd have that Klein thing about him where he'll just lock up the left forward.
He's actually
I don't know
better
how good he is going forward though.
attacking wise. He's better than Klein was.
Oh, okay, would you say he's better than Conor Bradley? Would you say? One thing about Conor, because Conor mixes it up, innit?
He does.
He does mix it up pretty well. So
I think Spence is more direct, but I think Bradley may have more to his game from an attacking standpoint. But as a right back, I say this with great respect to Bradley. I think it's clear that Jed's better than him.
what about Aina from Nottingham Forest? I know the
fair
age.
enough.
Aina from
He's picked up quite a couple of injuries. I think. I know.
28
But
now, isn't he?
He's good as well. Yeah, he's available on a free. I think at the end of the season.
Livramento.
Yeah, of course.
I like Livramento. I think he's good, man.
But Newcastle's like Chelsea, innit? Like they were.
Yeah, they're not selling. Newcastle are selling us. No,
Do you know what? I think Livermento's wicked, but
I didn't
Spence, I might take Spence over Livermento though, if I'm being totally
I would
honest.
as well.
No, I hear it. I just think what it is, Livramento. I just think I don't know. Like, I think he's a better version of Conor Bradley.
Yeah, I think they're very similar. Yeah.
Yeah. The way how they even.
You honestly don't think things better.
With Jed Spence.
Yeah.
No, I think
Than Bradley. No, I don't think he's better than Bradley. I think they're about the same. I rate Bradley really high though. I rate Bradley. Do you know what I mean?
I think maybe I underrate Jed Spence, but maybe I haven't seen him enough for me to kind of like really rave how good he is, if I'm being genuinely honest. Because I don't really watch loads of Spurs games, like loads, but whenever I've seen him play, he has been always one of their better players.
Right.
And sometimes it is hard when they're getting slapped up week in, week out as well. So
You lot, this is hilarious because I've seen people talking about Lewis Hall in the chat, and you're right. Like Lewis Hall would be a brilliant signing for Liverpool. I mean, we're not getting him, but let's say we could. Newcastle's thing, it doesn't even say when his contract expires. It just has like a non-applicable. Like, is he just there forever?
I just done a contract saying,
And this is transfer market, and they don't
even
have
have
an
it.
expiry date for his contract.
That's
imagine
crazy.
walking. When does my contract end? When we
They
say
could just
so,
he don't leave until they say he can.
Yeah.
man's on a
When
rolling
my contract
contract.
end? When we say so, bro.
When we
Get back
say
on
it
the
ends,
training
it
field,
ends. Rolling contract.
When are you
That's
gonna release
crazy.
my cousin? When we say so, bro. Get back
That's
on the training
hilarious.
field, man.
That's mad. Man, don't have a. How can you have a non-applicable for when your contract ends?
That's it. No, no.
They just said, "Here's your salary," and it's a rolling contract, bro. We'll end it when we
my
feel
That's what
like.
I'm saying.
Oh no, let me see if Google tells me anything. Okay, so Google's telling me he signed a 6-year deal with the option of a seventh. So he signed a 7-year deal essentially. So he's there. He'll be there until what? 30, 31.
Facts, bro.
30-31, that makes it.
Oh my god.
Yeah, D-man there locked down forever, you know.
This is what I'm saying. Isak, if Isak stays at Newcastle, he better be sure, bro.
Do you know what though? I know we've been speaking about Isak literally all the time, but one thing I will say is I think it genuinely depends on whether they get top 4, you know. I think that's how it plays out for me. I don't think Isak signs. I could be wrong, but I don't think Isak signs a new deal unless they get Champions League football. Because he's gonna want to win things, in it, as much as he obviously.
Oh my days, you know, Isak is contracted to Newcastle till 2030.
Oh Lord. Yeah, then he ain't leaving then.
Hold on.
5-year deal. Has Cal just frozen? Oh.
Hold on. Let me see when.
Are you sure?
I thought you froze.
2028. His contract. Isak's contract for 2028.
Oh, okay, cool. So it's 3 years, not 5. Flipping. I was thinking then.
Even 3 years is still a long time.
3 years means Newcastle have got. I remember, guys, the sponsorship thing now, so Newcastle can get more investment now.
But would they be able to get the investment in time before the summer?
Matt, Man City won the court case that now says that a sponsor can offer whatever they feel the value is, and you don't think Newcastle aren't going to get sponsored by somebody?
All right, yeah, I hear it.
You know what I'm saying, bro? They're going to get a sponsorship that's just crazy overpriced.
Rise of the show companies, then it is, isn't it?
Yeah,
Rise of
bro,
the show companies.
It's going to be, yeah, bro. And now the Premier League can't do nothing about it, bro. So if the sponsor thinks that Newcastle's valued at 100 mil more than anyone else does, they can do what they want, bro. They're
going to make up some flipping sponsorship names that obviously don't exist, and they're going to probably give them like 2 billion. You know, the ones there, just like.
Well, remember, them man there, I think they're the richest people in the football world, right? The people.
Yeah, Newcastle, I think, have the richest owners in world football.
In world football,
they just can't spend.
However those owners made their money, that company would just sponsor Newcastle.
Oh my god!
And there's nothing they can do about it now.
It's like the PSG in it, because who is it? Is it PSG? The is it Qatar Airways or something?
It's it's an entire country or something like that, isn't it?
Bro. Them man are gonna start going mad. Jordi Arabia,
you know.
Trust me, the fake sponsors are about to go mad. You see how you seem, I don't want to jinx it, but you see how there's been like bots in the stream? There's gonna be bare bot sponsorships, bro. I'm telling you.
It's gonna get wild, bro.
PSG literally owned by Qatar. I know, bro. This is what I'm saying. It's gonna be a mad thing.
Yeah, it's gonna get stupid, bro. It's gonna get stupid.
City,
but what can we do about it, bro? Like, literally, what can we do?
And this is why we're gonna get left behind, unfortunately, because unless the Premier League, and remember, the Premier League have been trying to fight this for so long, but the fact that they lost this is, bruv. Yeah, it could get going mad. Because when you think about it, yeah, imagine Newcastle was so rich, but you look at some of their players, you think they can definitely improve there. They can definitely improve there. Like, if Newcastle actually had money, there'll be a problem.
And that's the thing, they're going to be able to soon, guys.
Oh, boys. All right, let's move on to the next subject, boys, because that's become depressing. I didn't want it to be like that today. This week, in my opinion, is a season-defining week. We have Aston Villa away, which we'll do a preview for tomorrow, and we also have Man City away. Do you think this week makes or breaks Liverpool's season, boys?
Yeah.
To a degree, make or break the season would suggest that we don't have a chance in the Champions League. So I would say more it's a Premier League make or break week.
Okay, that's true, actually. Yeah, that's Premier League. That's true. We have to win both games.
Yeah, we have to win both. We can't
drop points.
Because if we don't win both, Cal, we've given Arsenal even more impetus and even more encouragement to make the lead down to 5 or 4 or whatever.
The man have now got CDMs scoring braces.
I think we can afford to draw one.
You think we can afford to draw one?
Yeah.
Is that you thinking about the Nottingham Forest game being tricky for Arsenal, or is that just in general? So if Arsenal win their next 3, you think we can still draw one? Yeah.
So let's say we beat Villa. we go 10 points clear before they play again, right?
Yes.
I think they beat West Ham, so then it goes back down to 7. I think they
And
win.
then say they beat Forest, so that's down to 4.
I think they beat Forest.
And then we draw with City, so that means 5. Right. And then they beat United, so that's down to 2.
Yeah, but we have a game in hand.
No, they'll have a game in hand, bro, because our Aston Villa game actually is pushed forward because of the cup.
So no, that's what I'm saying. So we play Villa, we'll be 1 game ahead of them. Then the West Ham game will be level on games. Then the
should I bring it up so we can just have a look at it? The Premier League.
Then the Man City game will be 1 ahead of them, and then when they play Nottingham Forest, it will be the same.
Let me bring it up then so we can.
I just feel like we have to win to keep momentum. You see what momentum done when we couldn't even beat freaking Plymouth, bro.
So like you said, we've got Villa, and then that'll mean that we've got a game in. They've got a game in hand of us because this game has been pushed forward.
Yeah.
So then, when it comes to playing on the same weekend, they'll have West Ham, and we've got City.
Yeah.
Then the week after that, that's when they're away at Forest, and then that is when we play at home to Newcastle.
And there's no guarantees.
because that Newcastle's made midweek. We don't play that weekend.
Oh, is it?
The Villa. That's what I'm saying. No, the games will even out then, and then from the Wednesday.
No, are you sure, bro? I think we do play this one, bro. The only game that'll change for us is in March now, bro, because of the cup final.
No, look, it says Wednesday, the 28th of Feb.
26. No, 26, bro. But it's the same day as Forest.
Oh, same day as Arsenal.
Apologies.
Yeah. I think everybody's playing Wednesday.
Everyone's playing on a Wednesday.
Yeah, everybody's playing Wednesday.
Or Tuesday that week.
So we've got Newcastle the same day that they've got Forest. Forest is tricky, but Newcastle's bloody tricky as well.
Yeah,
and then we've got Southampton at home when they have Man United away. So we've got Southampton when they play Man United.
Mm-hmm.
And then they have Chelsea at home while we don't have a game because we played the Villa game in advance or whatever. So this will be the game that'll mean we go level on games played. So when they play Chelsea at home, that will be when we played the same amount of games. Yeah, they'll beat Chelsea. They'll beat Chelsea.
Chelsea are not looking good right now.
Chelsea are whatless, man. I'll be honest. A win and a draw out of the next 2 games, I'm good with. Obviously, I want 2 wins.
Yeah.
But to go away to Villa and Man City 2 games back to back and
difficult
for maximum points is a big ask.
It's difficult, but we can do it. Remember that run that run that was supposed to mash us up earlier in the season with that 10-game run. Come on, we won 1-9 and drew 1, right?
Yeah.
But we can do this thing.
Did we draw against Arsenal away?
Yeah.
Man City. Am I right saying Haaland might be unavailable for that game as well?
Potentially, they're saying potentially, yeah.
He seemed okay afterwards. Are they saying that he might have a little because he did proper jar his knee and get subbed off, but then he walked back on for the celebration at the end and he looked fine. So
do you know what? We'll find out because obviously they got their game on Wednesday against Real Madrid the same time we play Aston Villa. So if Haaland plays, you kind of know in it, I guess, whether we think he's going to be available for the weekend.
Yeah.
But we just got a bit. Villa's going to be difficult.
Villa's the one I think we have to win. Because then it takes so much more pressure off the Man City game. And remember, our record at Etihad ain't great.
No, bro, it stinks.
It's not, yeah.
Our record at Etihad stinks in the Premier, though.
Yeah, we haven't done that. Well, I think we might have only won once or twice under Klopp at the Etihad. Yeah, it's not the best.
In the Premier League, I think we only won once under Klopp.
That's what I'm saying. It's spooky.
And that was his first season, I think, when it was Bobby and Coutinho, when we bust them up with Emery Chan, Bobby and Coutinho.
Yeah.
Well, we have to. Carl's right, though. We have to beat Villa to have that momentum going into the City game. If we drop points at Villa, going to the Etihad is going to be even tougher task. And we saw what Marmoush done on the weekend, didn't it? He finally announced himself to the Prem.
Are you not taking any encouragement from a 10-man Ipswich being able to get a point at Villa?
No,
they're out of form at the moment, aren't they?
No, but Villa whenever Villa play us,
Villa lost the Wolves the week before that.
But
Villa treat us like a final, bro.
That's what I was gonna say. Every team does.
And they drew with West Ham at home the week before that. Yo, West Ham.
I'm telling you, I know it ain't good, but I'm telling you, whenever Aston Villa play us, they go up levels.
No, I hear you. But I'm saying their form isn't the best. I'm just saying.
It's almost like it's fake. It's fake stats. Aston Villa, whenever they play like Liverpool, Arsenal, like it's kind of weird. They just go up another level, and even Champions League, like So, oh yeah, I forgot Rashford, didn't it? That idiot.
Yes, listen.
I don't want to ruin the preview. How many points do you think we take from these two games, guys?
Do you want me to be realistic?
Yeah.
I think we take 4, but I want 6.
We all want 6, Matt.
No, but like I don't know. The way you said it was a little bit like I'm not. I know you want the 6, but you was a bit like, what if we get the 4? I think that's not that bad.
I could
No,
live
I
with it.
think
I
we
could live with it.
Whereas we need the 6, bro.
This is the reason why I was so upset.
We
with
need the
Everton
6
draw.
points.
I think we take 2.
What? You think we get 2 draws?
I think they're both.
Cliff, don't do that because that's the same thing that happened against Newcastle and what was the other one?
And that's
Fulham.
and that's literally
Fulham and Newcastle.
Matt, that's the reason why I'm feeling like that.
The Newcastle. Do you know the Newcastle draw and the Everton draws? The Man United one. Because we were leading in all those games as well.
Nah, but the Man United one, if I'm being honest, yeah, obviously they're our biggest rivals. But I felt like we didn't even deserve to win that game because we were so crap.
Yeah, we were.
Against Newcastle and Everton, we deserved. Remember, we lost because we drew. See, I'm saying lost. We drew because of a fluke goal where my man slid at on the byline, and I don't even understand to this day how that goes in. Kelleher misjudges the ball, and the other one is, listen, Salah also gets fouled. Ibra gets pushed in the back. Do you know what I mean? Like it was just we deserved to win them 2 games.
Yeah.
But at Newcastle, when
Arsenal might drop points to Nottingham Forest, which we got to hope. So I'm hoping that our draws won't be as affected badly because they lose or draw with Nottingham Forest. They'll beat Man United and they'll beat West Ham. But let's hope Forest get a draw or a win in that.
I see them beating Forest, you know.
I know, but Forest are a very good team. So away from home, that's the hope. That's the best hope we have.
I need Forest. Listen, I need Forest to do something. Do something.
But look, this is crazy. We might only have a 1-point advantage over Arsenal come the end of the Man United, and we're playing Newcastle.
Yeah, that's unthinkable. Do you know? I'll be real with you. There's no way if we let this go to 1 point, the momentum would have shifted by then. You know.
Yeah.
We'll see. We'll see. Final topic, boys, before we do supers. Liverpool have been linked to a move to £50 million centre-back who has a release clause that activates in the summer. Bournemouth centre-back, Dean Huijsen. He's having a very good season. I think everyone can agree that. And we have been linked with him, obviously. He was brought to the club, if I'm not mistaken. No, he wasn't bought by Richard Hughes, actually. He wasn't, because Richard Hughes had left by then. For 50 mil, guys, obviously we all want a centre back. Would we do it? Or would you guys be all right with doing that? He's 19, he'll be 20 at the end of the season. Having a very good season. He's 2-footed. He's 6'5", good in the air. I wouldn't say he's the quickest, but I wouldn't say he's slow.
Yeah.
Is Jamie in the chat? Big up Jamie, because he's been talking about him when we do our watch-alongs. Because
I was talking about him in the summer as well.
Okay, yeah, because Jamie's saying about how he's one of the players we're monitoring for recruitment and stuff.
We was monitoring from last year. We was.
Yeah, you know what? He looks like a threat from corners, which is good.
Yeah,
to be able to add that thing. He's tidy, like Cal said. He's quick for a tall man. Sometimes if you're 6'4", you're quite slow. He's quick for a tall player. He looks all right, man. He definitely looks like he could become something. Yeah, definitely.
He's got quality. He's got a 50 million release clause. Because he's got that release clause, we are definitely going to be interested because he's got a release clause in it. And we've got issues with our centre backs. 2 of them contract situations. Wouldn't surprise me, It wouldn't surprise me.
Let me ask you guys a question. If Joe Gomez was to move on in the summer, we bought him as a replacement, how would you feel about it?
Emotionally, I'd be upset that.
Yeah.
But in terms of the player that we're getting,
it would be a very, very good profile replacement.
100.
Yeah.
Does his lack of, I don't want to, when I say this, I don't think he's slow, but obviously what makes our system work even better is the fact that Ibu and Virgil are so quick, and even Joe Gomez. The fact that he hasn't got that turn of pace like that, do you think we may look elsewhere?
Should I check what his fastest speed's been clocked at to see if we
anyhow I look like an idiot though. Just
go on, actually. That'd be kind of
if I look stupid, just do a head nod or something. Don't really.
No, because I agree with you. He doesn't look the quickest for real.
Yeah,
you're right.
But he might be quicker than what you think.
It might be a Matip, innit? Just deceptively fast.
Yeah, because Matip was
his name for me quickly, guys.
Huijsen.
Dean Huijsen, top speed.
Imagine if it was faster than Ibu's. That would be mad, you know.
Okay, so he hasn't been clocked by the Premier League, but Matt, you can tell me how accurate this is. But FIFA have given him 60 and 68 for acceleration and speed.
Yeah, that's bad. Still.
Even I know that.
That's bad, bro. That's bad. That's bad.
That's bad. Man, even I know
in
that.
In this FIFA now, the chat will know what I'm talking about. If you play FIFA or if it's EAFC, he would need an evolution. He would need an evolution, bro, where you just got up the pace and thing, because that ain't cutting it. Even if you put a shadow on him, big up all the EAFC people, them that is horrible. I mean, I know it's a game, innit, but
yeah.
And the game does make a lot of mistakes. It does, but they must have clocked him at some point, surely.
No, you know what? He's probably not being paid attention to enough by the stat people. That's probably why.
Imagine he's not quick enough to activate the equipment. That'll be crazy. So you're big man. You got to press the button. No, it's on, bro. It's on. That's crazy, bro. I'm not gonna lie.
Yeah, I'm trying to see.
That is crazy.
Anything. I can't find anything either.
That is a little bit worrying though, because I'm pretty sure literally everybody gets tracked at some point because they all wear their things in it. The equipment thing. Like that is true. Yeah, Matip's pace, was 60s at one point in FIFA, but they upped it to like I think Matip's top speed was like 75, like 63 acceleration, 75 top speed. So yeah, obviously we know the game is not perfect and that's gonna make mistakes, but anyone that's seen him like proper run like for a long distance will be able to kind of tell you he's not slow, but he's not fast. Like
he's not. All right, let's try and think of a player in our team. I would probably say he's like Endo speed, maybe. Like if you ask me how,
and I'd be real, if his Endo speed, it could be a problem. The thing is,
Endo's not as slow as you think, you know. Endo's got a little bit of deceptiveness about his pace. That's why he's able to get across the grass. He's obviously not quick. I know Endo ain't quick, but I think he's quicker than people realize.
I think he might be faster than Endo, you know.
Yeah, he's faster than Endo, Drew.
I would say.
Well, then he's not that slow if he's faster than it. Yeah,
I'm
Trent.
all right, Cal.
I think he's as quick as Trent.
I was going to say Kwanzaa.
People faster than Kwanzaa. You know how quick Trent is.
No, so Trent I'm saying so. If he's slow, he's quicker than Endo, but he's slower than Trent.
Bro, Trent is quick, bro.
I wouldn't say Trent's not quick, you know, Cal.
Have you seen Trent's top speed?
Trent is not quick, bro.
When Trent's running towards the opposition area, Trent is rapid.
Do you know there was a running joke between him and Henderson? You know Henderson's faster than used to be faster than Trent.
I bet you any money if Trent.
No, I can believe that.
If Trent is running to the opposition goal, Trent is stupidly fast.
No, do you know what it is? This is gonna sound mad. Trent looks. You know what it is? Trent's got a running style that like it makes you look faster than what you actually. Because he's the way you see in athletics where they teach you about like your stride pattern, pause. Yeah, they teach you like try not to have like short like little strides because you're not really gonna get anywhere.
Sorry to cut you, Matt. Really sorry to cut you. Trent Alexander-Arnold, an English footballer for Liverpool, has a top speed of 34.74 kilometers per hour.
But that's not all right. Then type in
that is pretty quick.
That is quick.
Wait there. All right. Think of a comparison that we can compare to. Who do you think that person's quick? So put in
Gusto.
Put in Gusto.
Gusto, that's a good, because I would think Gusto's quicker than Trent.
Yeah. Imran put Endo is 32 kilometers. I don't know if that's true though.
Gusto has a top speed of 35 on the dot.
So he's just quicker than Trent.
And we all think
then.
Hold on, wait. You all think Gusto's quick as well, right?
Yeah, Gusto's
Wait,
quick.
wait.
Yeah,
I've got it.
Gusto's
All right then. How fast would you say Robbo is now? Does it
This
have Robbo's now?
this version of Robbo, I would probably say is still quicker than Trent.
Would you? This is what I'm saying.
Yeah, but
No, Robbo's top speed is 33.2 this season so far.
Oh,
Trent,
wow, okay.
As of October,
Yeah.
no one clocked a quicker speed than Trent this season for Liverpool.
What? Not even Soboslai or Nunes?
That's a lie. That's
that
a lie.
can't be true,
Bro, do you know how these
That was-
tests?
that
No,
was
no,
a-
no. The
that was
test
as of
isn't
October.
lying.
Oh no, sorry. Right now,
It's very selective though, because that don't make sense.
oh, so this was based in 2023, the 22-23 season.
Oh, brother, lots changed since
that was-
then.
No, I'm saying this about Nunes. So this season, though,
Oh,
this was taken in October, by the way.
Yeah.
So in October, it was Trent number one at 34.74, Virgil 33.97, Szoboszlai 33.84, Gakpo 33.74, Konate 33.72, Grab 33.67, Salah 33.62, Bradley 33.3, Robbo 33.3, Diaz 33.29. I keep on telling everyone.
was
when
Trent playing
Trent wants to
football, or was
run
he late
fast-
for his flight to Spain?
Maybe he was late trying to get back to his attacker. I think that's probably why.
You talk about Trent.
Can we give context here? Give context, yeah.
Trent was
Can I give you a little bit of
running forward
context?
on that
Little bit of context. All jokes aside, yeah. You know when Trent, when he's actually switched on, wants to run back, yeah, he will run back fast. Yeah.
I say this.
No. Hear me out. The only person you see do harder running, so to speak, in the team, actually harder running, is probably Szoboszlai.
I think Robbo does hard running.
Not anymore.
No, he does. You know, mate.
He does. Even
he's
now,
just
he does.
unfortunate.
Not the
It's
same. It
kind
doesn't go up as much.
No, he does. You know,
He's
mate.
know what I
making
mean?
more mistakes, Matt, but I think his actual effort is still way.
Because I'm telling you from now, no one can tell me
going, bro.
Trent is faster than Ibu and Virgil. Did you? I've seen it with my eyes.
No, he's
bro.
not. But I'm just saying he's not as like people make out that Trent is like.
No, he's not
Trent is
slow.
quick.
No. Trent is not slow. I just wouldn't say he was quick, personally.
Brother, if he's got those running stats, he ain't. He's
I'm
quick.
not
No, I
gonna
hear
lie,
it.
Kyle. You know what? This is more of an indictment on him, and it's making.
I've
him
said
look
this,
even worse.
Drift. I
Because
said
if
this.
he's this quick and he looks as labored as he does, that is even worse, bro.
I said this.
That means he's driving his car in first and second gear, and he's got 6 gears, but he won't leave second gear. That's basically what it is. That's bad. That's
Trent
bad.
Man said he's serious about Endo.
When Trent, do you remember the Arsenal game, guys? The one I couldn't join you for
32.
when Odegaard did the handball.
Mm.
Yeah.
Do you remember you remember when Trent hit the crossbar in that game and he was on the counter attack?
Yeah.
Did you see how quick he got up the pitch?
But I'm not saying Trent isn't.
No, Matt. Remember, you know where he ran from. I remember where he.
Yeah. No, he did sprint.
He ran past everyone, bro. He ran past everyone.
I hear it.
It makes him look worse, man. That's crazy.
And not only that, he's not faster than Virgil and Ibu. I guess
No, of
what it
course.
is as well, they just don't run. They haven't needed to use their top speed.
Yeah, I was gonna say they don't have as much space.
So it's a bit
to run
context, I
into,
guess,
bro.
isn't it? But
Because remember, if we're on a counter attack against Man United, for example, and like Trent's running from right back, he's got enough time to build up that speed in it.
and I tell you why the stats in context. For example, no one in this chat can tell me Nunes ain't faster than Trent, but Nunes wasn't on that list.
Yeah, but Nunes barely played he's barely played, but he ain't running. He's not running from a point on the pitch where he can probably build up that sort of speed.
No, but I remember seeing Nunes like near left back and done a 1-2, then he started sprinting.
No, that's what I'm saying. Back in the 22-23 season, Nunes clocked 36 points kilometers per hour. Like Nunes clear a Trent.
That's That's what I'm saying. So I
There's an
guess
argument to say Nunes is quickest in the team.
it's definitely Nunes or Soboslai or Ibu or Virgil.
Nah,
They're
Nunes quicker than Szoboszlai.
What about Joey? Do you think he's quicker than Joey?
Nah, yeah, he's quicker than Joey.
I don't know. You know, Soboslai is quick. You know.
Yeah, not Nunes quick though, bro.
No, you'll be quite surprised. I still think Nunes might be a bit quicker, but don't think Soboslai rapid. You know.
No, he is, but Nunes hit 36 kilometers per hour, bro. That is crazy.
Yeah, that is mad shifty.
That's
He was the fastest last season, I think, innit?
Was he the fastest?
I think Nunes was the fastest last season. Yeah, I think so.
Flipping out.
Let me
Did you lot see Adama's beautiful back post cross for Fulham's win over Thingy at the weekend?
No, not even.
Left foot, beautiful cross.
Bro, he's another one. Adama probably clocking 45 kilometers. Bro. That brother is fake, bro.
Premier League top. So
Gordon's hit 36.
All right, so this season, yeah, this is crazy.
You're gonna see some mad numbers in it.
Yeah, bro.
Yeah, go on.
So as of January 2025,
do it from 10 to 1. Is it got 10 there or 5?
Yeah, all right. So I got Gabriel Martinelli 35.57.
Yeah.
Timo Werner 35.69.
Yeah.
Haaland 35.74.
Yeah.
Mudryk 35.79.
Yeah.
Anthony Robinson 35.9.
Anthony Robinson.
Robinson quick.
He's quick. Robinson's
He's quick. I just didn't think he was that quick.
Yeah. Alanga 35.9.
Yeah, no, Alanga rapid, bro.
Carlos Forbes, who plays for Wolves. I don't even know who this is. 36.6.
37.
No,
Who the hell is
36.6. 36.6.
That's still rapid, bro. Who the hell is that, bro?
No idea. You want to hear this name?
Yeah,
Matthias Nunes, 36.7.
Raw.
From Man City.
I mean, we knew he was quick, but I didn't know he was that quick.
Hold on, what was the speed?
36.7.
Jeez.
I knew he was quick. I didn't
Number
know he was that
one,
quick.
Mickey van der Ven, 37.1.
That makes sense.
That brother is, bro.
Yeah,
there's a reason why he's injured, bro.
There's a reason why his hamstrings have given up.
Did you say there's a reason why he's injured?
Bro, you can't be that quick and still think you're going to be okay, bro. And you're a centre back.
His hamstrings have completely.
Do you know when I knew? Do you know when I thought he was probably the fastest man alive? Do you remember the assist he got for the Man United game?
Yeah.
Brother was running so quick the camera couldn't even keep up. You know when the camera's panning, but it's like something was like the camera was like this.
Oh, that's crazy.
Van der Ven was gone.
Pedro Neto's hit 35.4. Minter at Brian's hit 35.38. Rashford's 35.35. Garnacho's 35.48.
Jeez.
So Trent was at 34, and the people you said at 35 are all speedsters. So
that's pretty impressive. I'm not gonna lie.
Pretty impressive.
But Van der Ven is still that's fake.
Van der Ven needs to leave Tottenham for the sake of his career because he can't keep playing for.
Let me ask you a off the cuff question here.
You go.
Let's say Tottenham finish like, I don't know, 13th, 14th this season. And a couple of the players say, look, we had enough of this. We want to go.
What are you saying?
Van der Ven's available for 50 mil. What are you guys saying?
No, just because of the injuries.
Do you know what it is? Yeah.
Getting these injuries are because of the system he's playing in, though.
No, but it might be too late, Cal. He needed to be saved before Tottenham. Like,
is this his first season? No, this is his second season at Tottenham, isn't it?
Second season.
Yeah.
We should have got him when he first.
2 years under Postecoglou, Cal. I think it's late,
hamstrings will never be the
But
same.
he's not even lasted 2 years under Postecoglou.
Yeah, this is what I'm saying. I think it's too late.
All right, I'm gonna read out his injury history record. Yeah,
go for it.
So in 2021, he picked up a foot injury. Foot injury for 17 games.
Yeah.
Then he was ill for 1 game.
Yeah.
No, sorry, ill for 2 games, rested for 1 game, knee injury for 2 games, ill for 2 games. So that was a total of 24 games he missed between 2020 and 2022.
And then how
Oh
many?
no! Oh no! The hamstring started before he went to Spurs. He picked up a hamstring injury on the 7th of Feb 2022. Was out for 14 games.
14 games about. Yeah,
But then
bro.
that was the end. So hold on, that was the end of 21-22. In the 22-23 season, he didn't pick up a single injury.
In the 22-23 season.
Yeah. Then he went to Spurs.
Man said the hamstrings were optimal level. Then Ange said, "It's what we do, mate."
The 23-24 season,
Yeah,
12 games with a hamstring injury.
yeah.
Came back the 1st of January, was out again on the 10th of March for another 4 games. So last season he missed 16 games.
And he's just This is this hamstring.
Just hamstring.
Ah, bro.
How's your hammies, mate?
He missed 2 games. He missed 2 games at the beginning of the season with a knee injury. Since then, he missed. Check this, guys. He missed 8 games with a hamstring injury between 30th of October and 7th of December.
Bro.
And then he picked up another hamstring injury on the 8th of December, which kept him out for another 14 games. And he currently has a thigh problem, which has kept him out for 6 games.
Bro.
Yeah, it's done. It's done.
You know, have you ever been to a restaurant where they cook the meat so good where the meat just falls off the bone? Brothers' hamstrings are snapped, bro. That's crazy. Because now it's not just hamstring, it's thigh as well. Yeah.
Now, if you listen to how many hamstring injuries he's got, if you imagine how much scar tissue is in his hamstring.
Yeah, nice. A mad thing.
If he worse than Lion King, bro, that's how much scar man's got.
Yeah, forget I asked that question. Do you know what the killer is? You see if his hamstring, if he had decent hamstrings, he'd be a brilliant signing for us.
No, of course.
No, but Carl, I don't think you can have decent hamstrings when you can clock nearly 38 kilometers an hour. It's not possible.
No, you can, because Kyle Walker was the previous record holder.
Oh, did Kyle Walker's record? 37, yeah.
Kyle Walker's was 37.1. Mickey Van der Ven's like 37.1 something. Kyle Walker's was 37.12.
And the man's a centre back. That's crazy.
Yeah, and Kyle Walker played till he was 34, 35 at that same level of pace.
Yeah, I remember Kyle Walker obviously going to do more running, like, or down the flanks, innit? Remember, Van der Ven's clocking them distances, like, that's insane, you know? That means he's quick to reach his top speed.
Think about how impressive is that Kyle Walker fullback until he was about 32, 33 was still playing with that pace, bro. Because you do more running at fullback than you do at center.
No, agreed.
So Kyle Walker's injury levels is really impressive when you think
but Kyle Walker is what you would say is an what do you call it? Athletic specimen, so to speak, isn't it?
Yeah.
You're not gonna get another Kyle Walker.
He's like a once in a lifetime, innit?
Once in a lifetime kind of athlete. You don't get
Kyle
them.
Walker
Like,
is a different level of
Kyle Walker
athlete,
ridiculous, bro.
100%,
I never forget when Mane went up against him one time, and I see Mane look at him like flipping hell, bro. So Mane was like, I got to do the Majinky thing to get more balance. It can't just be a race where you kick the ball and run. But,
yeah, that's crazy.
And it's mad because even when was it last season when he got cooked by Adama? Was it last season or this season? Was it last season or this season?
It was this season. This season.
What's so mad is that's Adama, and you kind of expect it, and that's an aging Kyle Walker. The fact that Kyle Walker even made it a little bit competitive was actually kind of impressive. Obviously, he got burnt, but that's Adama. Adama would do that to anyone, other than Van Dijk in 18-19. But that's different levels.
Yeah.
But
he was definitely an athletic specimen in that regard. Like crazy,
100.
man. Crazy.
100. But yeah, so in regards to centre back Van der Ven, listen, I do think he's good. I don't think he's amazing. I do think he is a bit of a centre back that relies on his pace, and that's what worries me a little bit. So I don't think he can, like, personally read the game at an amazing state. But again, he can still improve again, because I look at Gabriel, and I have to say, I'll be honest with you, Gabriel for me has matured very much as a centre back. Gabriel's who I would say was quite clumsy when he first came to Arsenal. Like, he was like kind of just use his strength all the time, lock onto the ball, and just give away fouls. Now he's kind of cut that out. He's become more experienced. Maybe Van der Ven can do that, but those hamstrings and
He's just got to leave
fine.
Tottenham and stop playing that high line. He can't be playing that high line.
You can't play, bro. No, but
because I know I know we're making jokes, yeah.
Yeah, it's killing his career.
He's killing his career. Like Postecoglou's doing a fantastic job of ending his career real early, guys. Like it's crazy, bro.
It's taking the piss, bro. I'm not gonna lie. I'd actually speak to Daniel Levy. You know, the ones you got to speak to area manager. You know, the ones you got to speak to area manager. You can't even speak to your boss. You got to go straight to the area manager. Like it's a serious problem at work. If I'm Van der Ven,
above HR, bro. You go above HR. You go to the area
manager regional, bro.
Postecoglou probably asks him about his hamstring every time he daps him up in the morning. Like he's probably got to check in on him every morning.
And every morning, Van der Ven probably goes, "You know what it's like, bro. Like, look at me, look at me."
Like that is actually the ritual, isn't it? Morning, mate. How's the hammies? Like that's probably literally every morning.
I'm not gonna lie. If I'm Van der Ven, I'm punching him up. Mike never say to me, "Morning, mate, how's the hammies?"
Mickey Van der Ven must just smell like deep heat, bro.
It's an acquired smell still.
Yeah, just bare deep heat and bandages, bro. Just
oh man. I feel bad for him though, because like you all said,
put another hamstring on the Barbie, man.
Oh, the hamstrings are getting
Van der Ven gotta go, man.
He's
got to leave Tottenham to save his career, man. He has to.
Man called him Mickey Van der Ham.
Mickey Van der Ham, you know.
Yeah, he gotta go. He needs to leave.
He gotta go to save his career.
He's got to leave Tottenham.
Because I think he would genuinely excel at another club. Genuinely.
So. I agree. Right, boys, let's help these supers.
I do have one thing I want to ask you a lot about as well after the supers.
What, Van der Ven?
Go on.
Yeah, go on.
Oh, okay. I'm going to share the screen with you guys. It's just a little thing I just wanted to get you lot's opinion on. So there was a piece that they did after the Tottenham game where they spoke about how much money has been spent and how much the wages are in comparison to the overall spending of the club.
Oh yeah, I know this. I was on a stream with George. Big up George. I was on a stream with George.
What's this? Wages to revenue.
So
it's awful.
So if you look at this, wages to revenue. So this is how much the club make to how much they spend on wages.
Yeah.
And you see where we are at 63%. Do you guys, A, do you believe that?
No, we debunked. We debunked.
And B, what do you think when you see it in comparison to what would be considered our competitors? So Chelsea, City, Arsenal,
Villa are at 96%. No,
they're maxed out, you know.
But they are maxed out, bro.
They're about to go into overdraft.
But Rashford's coming, and he's not just playing football; he's canteen as well, bro. You know, in prison you got the inmates who serve the food and all that, bro. They got a rota system in there. 4% for everything else.
No, 96%.
Putting petrol in the coach, bro.
Yeah, Rashford can't just be playing football.
No. When I saw 96%, that was wild, didn't it?
Bro, they are literally on the edge.
But honestly, guys, what do you?
You know when you get have you man ever got a text message? You know back in the day, like you had a data warning. They're on the warning. You know you get the text message. Warning.
They're past the edge, bro. 96% is insane.
They're all willing to lock you off.
But what do you honestly, guys? Bro. What do you lot honestly think about the fact that what this is suggesting is that our wage bill is higher than City, Man U, and Arsenal?
The FSG think we were born yesterday.
We know where it is, man.
We know we don't remember.
So how are they getting away with this?
Because do you know what they're doing?
Boys, we're on YouTube still.
Oh yeah. I'll just do this.
We're on YouTube.
I'll just do this.
We're on YouTube.
And the other thing I wanted to quickly touch on from the same video is this one.
Chefing up the place, bro.
I'm not looking to get whacked up randomly. Some man on road, bro, with an American accent. I'm saying something about FSG.
So this is the spending in the last 6 years.
In the
Look where we are.
last 6 years.
Since 2019. Look where we are, Matt.
So we are, mate.
No, Matt, are you not struggling to understand how Liverpool are that far down?
No. Do you know what I'm struggling to understand? I gotta be careful what I say here. I'm not gonna say the name, but I'm gonna make it obvious. Look at the team. Look at the two teams that have received a dumb amount of money in the last 2 years.
Yeah.
That is stupid. I'm sorry. They have received 728 and they've received 863.
That's a whole load of youth players going for a cost that nobody knows how.
Bruv, that's a whole load of Shalabas that's getting shipped out, bro.
That is crazy. But how? And the reason I'm bringing it up more is because I just want
basically Ozark. It's basically Ozark. That's what we're seeing right now. It's Ozark.
This is mad, you know, bro.
How are we so low? Like, even if we just forget about the others just for a second and we just think about what we're supposed to be trying to achieve as a club, right? How are we that far down in the 6 years?
And how are we so competitive? All right, so here's the killer. What?
Nottingham Forest are only 130 behind us.
What it tells you is that
we are until 2 years
we
ago.
are literally overachieving with actually what we have. When you consider the teams that are around us and how much they've had compared to what we've had, we are actually overachieving from a financial standpoint. Because remember, their motto is we only buy what we sell is what we use, basically. Like what we recoup is the money we have. This is insanity to me. In the last 6 to 7 years, Liverpool have only spent 212 million.
You man, you're doing a lot on YouTube.
Should we break it down? Let's break it down. So let's just call it 6 years. Let's just say 6 years, yeah?
It'll be 6 years in 3 months, so yeah. 6
right?
years.
That means Liverpool every year would have spent an average of £35 million.
You man, people have been hit for less than this. I don't know what we're doing there. What are we aiming to gain out of this here?
Nah, man. Put the fries in the bag and let's go home, man. I'm telling you, bro.
That to me, that was what when I looked at the fact that Nottingham Forest are only 130 mil behind us for spend, and they've only been in the Premier League for 2 years, I nearly fell off the chair.
We are honestly the best window shoppers in the Prem. Because we get linked to everybody.
You saying we're Mace, yeah?
Yeah. We're just window shoppers. Window shopper.
Oh!
Mad at me. You know what I'm saying? We're just window shopping. We just monitor. We monitor and we window shop.
Crazy.
FSG are window shoppers.
Don't be mad at me when Hughes drives by.
I'm telling you, man.
Oh, man. I'm not going to lie, though. I was really depressed when I looked at this, man.
Nah, but you know, it don't even make no sense, yeah? Arsenal fans always complain how they can never sell players. They are so close to us, barring like a 20 mil.
Yeah, there's not even much in it.
But they have spent 806 a week.
And remember, they've only been in Champions League football for a season or two now.
Put the fries, the oxtail, the fried drumsticks in the bag, and let's call it a day, guys. Bro, we are so overachieving. I can't even believe it's this competitive when you can think of from a financial standpoint. I know people say we've got the smart businessmen.
Matt, we've been outspent by Newcastle, who up until 2 years ago had my man in charge.
Nah, do you know what's mad? West Ham have actually spent more.
Bro, Villa, look at the spend. I know Villa have got rich owners, but look at Villa's spend compared to ours, bro. Over 200 million more has been spent at Villa. I know they got Grealish, but
I know Klopp probably had this as his screensaver just to remind himself and just thought, yeah, I'm tired.
Should we just change? Should we just do?
Yeah. We could change. I was both of these stats baffled me when I saw them.
Yeah, Klopp had this
The
as a screen
wages
thing.
one and
He
this
mentally
one.
checked out. He tired. Fam.
Baffled.
You know what?
Klopp
Facts.
checked out.
We chat football and we blame Cal for transfers. Hello, facts. Facts. You lot, FSG have turned the fan base against me for the transfers. Imagine that. And you lot bought into it.
Crazy.
Yeah. If you man want to continue speaking about that, well, I say we do it offline, man. Big up to Lee, says sick and tired of telling man Ibu mad clumsy. I disagree.
He was clumsy the other day, but I wouldn't. Yeah, the clumsy moment. But I wouldn't say he's clumsy personally.
Dean says our players can be arrogant sometimes. Come on, LFC. Yeah, that's true. Joe says, do you think we will? I'm guessing win our next 3 games.
I don't think we'll win all 3. No,
I think we get 2 wins and a draw.
I would take that because I don't even think we'll get that.
Big up Dinesh. Big up yourself, Dinesh.
Big up Dinesh.
Park Life Manager says it's not about money. I think Ibu is waiting on Virgil. The way he speaks about him and looks up to him is like a big bro. Virgil stays, Ibu stays 100%. Could be part of it as well.
Yeah. 56 months a member as well. Big up yourself.
Big up.
Yeah, that was proper.
Official AMD Speak says, feel like less elite players in all positions. Too many young players now primed to be part of a system rather than hone in on individual talents and build systems around them. Pool of players back in the day was larger.
Yeah, 100%.
I also think that's what makes football more competitive now, though, as well.
I hear that, but I think system football has become too much of the like focus rather than the individual talent. That's why players are quite a gem now when they're a Grealish or a Cole Palmer, because like players aren't really like primed to be that way anymore.
Yeah, I hear it. Official AMD Speak says, big up and bless you and your families. Big up AMD,
big up, man.
You, man.
Big up. 37 months a member as well, you legend. Big up.
Trust me.
Wow. And said, bless you, and then F you. He said, Cal, Cole or PBQ Kwanzaa.
You're damn right.
Damn right.
Just Labs, art.
Oh, because we talk about the fast place. He's talking about Reece Snell Williams.
What's RT?
I'm not sure.
But Reece Williams or Martinez. Martinez faster than Reece Williams. And he's
yeah. And he's better than him as well. We have to keep
I'm not gonna lie, man. I said Danny DeVito Martinez.
Yeah, that's Libby. Promo says, so is McNeil 35 kilometers per hour? Stats are BS, man. Trent slow. He's not slow, Promo. He's not. You can't be slow and reach that speed. You can't. It's impossible.
Yeah. That Sammy Hooper ain't getting up to 30.
Sammy ain't here. You can't.
No matter how long he's running for.
Yeah, Sammy could even take the what's the drink they're taking?
Compound V.
Yeah, Compound V. I don't even think Compound V would make Hippie run at 35.
Definitely not.
Compound V, you know.
Lit Vibe says, isn't the top speed only when needed? The other guys may not have been put in a scenario to sprint that fast. No,
that's true. Yeah.
I'm not saying Trent's the fastest in the world. I'm just saying we can't sit here and call Trent slow when he can.
Because if you can clock a speed of that time,
you can do it.
What you're saying is
hard.
Yeah.
Mantis says Anthony pulling up trees in Spain makes United's situation even more funny.
Bro.
Rashford not looking too bad either. Yeah,
he's got. Is it 3 goals in 2 games?
He scored a banger. I don't know if I'll say he's tearing it up, but
no, I mean I think he scored a goal in every game he's played so far.
Bro, I'm not gonna lie, Anthony. I haven't seen it. I've just seen the goals in it, but it's so weird.
Oh, his goal yesterday was good.
Yeah, his goal yesterday was special.
But he ain't doing that at Man United. That's what's so weird.
But maybe people can lay off me a little bit now then, because I told man that he was
not yet, Drift. Not yet. He's got to do more than that, bro. I see what you tried.
You got to serve your time, brother.
It ain't that time, bro.
That's something about Martinez as well, guys. That Man United tax is weighing heavy right now.
Yeah, he's still. Alex says Trent is fast and defending like he's blocked up. Yeah. It happens sometimes. You little Pepto-Bismol. Mantis says the slur player we have ever had was Joe Cole. Kid was huffing and puffing on the bench.
I'm not gonna lie.
In his heyday, he wasn't slow.
I was gonna
Yeah,
say
but
Joe's
when-
another one that goes under the radar. Joe Cole's a bad boy in his
But
day.
when
man.
he signed for us, he was shocking.
Oh, you shot to.
Do you remember the first game against us when he got sent
Sent
up?
off,
Man was like playing the game in slow motion. He couldn't do anything, bro.
Yeah,
Crazy.
facts. Alex says sorry, but this notion that Arsenal are going to win every game to the end of the season is making me mad. They're going to drop points, and so are we. We have a cushion for a reason. We can afford to draw games like City away. That's how I feel.
The only thing is, we've got more difficult games than them, so we've got to win some games we weren't really.
But we also saw them struggle against Leicester, bro.
Yeah, that's true.
Just Lab says United selling dinner ladies. Catching City received cash. Yeah, City been doing the cooking for a while now, man.
Can you believe how much they're trying to say that they've actually made?
Why are we surprised, man? Alex says all that Graf told me is that we and City spent money wisely. We and them are the only ones who actually won something. They are stingy MFers, but are smart. Yeah,
That's true as well, though. Yeah, you have to be. You can't just spend.
I
money
mean,
for the sake of
City have
Man United.
basically spent $1 billion though.
yeah,
That's
but they've
not
also,
smart,
but they've got stuff to show for it. Man United, what have Man United got to show for the money they spent?
Oh yeah.
That's just bad recruitment all around at Man United.
Joe
Imagine
says,
this, guys. Man
So-
City's net spend is only 258 million.
because they've recouped money recently.
Have they come?
No, they actually have.
Mm.
Oh, remember Alvarez? They sold Alvarez.
Yeah,
for
still one of the
400 million.
weirdest transfers in my opinion.
But for their recoup to be over 700 million,
Palmer was like 40 mil.
I'm just saying.
I'll be real.
But it-
We've not sold very well in recent.
We
No,
haven't.
we haven't.
We
To be
haven't.
fair, we haven't.
We
We
haven't.
haven't.
Joe says sell Diaz, bring in Barcola. I don't think Barcola's leaving PSG. I think he loves that team, man.
Yeah.
Good player though. Shout out to John II, was the first person who told me about Barcola.
He's a good player. He's good.
Joseph says, Robbo, we were nervous, still mentality monsters. Time will tell. Time will tell. Time will tell. AJ Knows Ball says, big up Kopish, and the chat from Boston, you never walk alone. See, that's which worries me. That we said
33
something.
months. No, 33 months a member, bro. We
No,
don't know
is
how
that
to-
like
Nah, he's loyal, man. He's loyal, man. He got the Boston.
no, but is that one of them
super?
super chats that goes, yeah, big up yourself, just here from Boston? It's like, what?
Well, like, behave yourself, kind of thing.
Yeah, like-
Or it could be someone from. It could be an FSG. You know,
no,
you
big
don't
up
even know.
AJ. AJ's been rocking with us for a while.
Big up
And
AJ,
Joey
man.
says, Diaz out, Nunes, please go. Simi, bye-bye. Jota, bye-bye. In Bacola, Isak, Kirkes, and Cunha. This is doable, surely. Brother, didn't you just see the graph?
Yeah, Joe, I'm not going to lie. When did you start
You've
supporting
been paying
Liverpool?
attention, Joe.
This is what I'm-
Bro,
this is what I'm saying.
You've been sitting in the back of the class playing on your phone, bro.
Yeah, bro. I think you need to
Yeah.
come to the front of the class.
No, we ain't doing all of that.
Trust me, we ain't doing that, bro.
Oh, I'm from Boston, Celtics and Red Sox fan as well. Yeah. I will not.
No, guys. I think we need to realize what AJ's actually saying, and I
Oh,
think we all need to come together.
Oh, yes, that's a-
AJ's actually telling us he can't support a team without FSG being a part of it. That's
Oh,
what he's
yeah.
telling us, guys.
Oh yeah,
That is a hard knock life.
Hold tight, you.
Hold tight, AJ. That
Big
is a
up,
hard
man.
knock
Stay strong,
life.
brother. Stay strong. Mr.
Jeez.
Woodley says Endo has minus 10 pace, but 300 IQ makes up for it. I hear it. Look, Palmer 45, Alvarez 90, Sterling was 50, Jesus 45, Zinchenko 35. City been selling, man.
They have to be fair when I look at it like that. But still, to get to that 700, I'd have to really go back and look at some of them sales potentially.
D&D DNDJ, big up yourself, says thoughts on links to Warren Zaire Emery. I don't think that happens either. I think he's another.
We're monitoring it. We're monitoring. That's what we're doing.
But we monitor everyone, innit?
Mm.
We got to big up AJ for being able to keep a smile on his face. Still, big up AJ.
We monitor everyone.
Man. That's crazy. Everywhere he goes, he can just see Jay Henry smoking a cigar. That's peak, bro.
Yeah, I know, man. We need to see what's gonna happen in the summer.
Sonny's got a point though. The Red Sox did just give some crazy contract out.
Do you know what? Thank you for reminding me. Actually, yeah. So where is
3-year deal for 120 mil? I think someone just said.
Yes, I've got someone.
I think, if I'm not mistaken, don't baseball players make the most in American
sports in general? I don't know now.
I think I heard baseball players make the most.
I know it used to be baseball. Is it still baseball?
Because baseball is the national sport, right?
Yeah.
But any AJ, is baseball actually the national sport?
Someone DM'd me with all the details.
They gave Alex Bregman a large deal. Yeah, they make stupid money.
Someone DM'd me with all the details, and I was meant to read it out.
They play 193 games a season.
What? That doesn't sound right.
That can't be.
That's not right, bro. No, they don't.
That can't be
not
true.
real. That's not true.
Hey, someone with a calculator work out how many times you've played a year.
They don't play 190 games.
Playing every couple of days.
How many days, sorry, are in between your matches if you play 197 games a year?
162 plus playoffs. What? Bruv, NBA's 8. What? What?
Hold on. Are you telling me that a pitcher has to keep throwing the ball like that for 3 to 4 hours a game and he plays 109? Nah. Them man, I'm surprised their arm don't fall off.
Baseball is a low impact sport. They play every day.
But
they play double headers
no impact
too.
on
Don't
the
forget.
pitcher. Think about his arm.
They play every day.
That's crazy.
A baseball. Raj, you know what? I need to go do my research because man didn't realize they play every day.
That's crazy. No wonder they make so much money. When do they even have time to do anything in their normal life? Oh, it's not the same pitcher every game. Oh, okay. I thought it would be like the quarterback thing where you're just the main pitcher that always plays.
That's a mad thing.
Mara said, to be fair, they do just stand around. Generally speaking, yeah, they don't do that much. Yeah. But the pitcher with his arm, though, do you know what I mean? Like, if you think about how hard he's got to throw that ball that's crazy. Oh, okay, they've got 4 pitchers per team. All right, fair enough. I don't think I'd want to play. No matter how much I love a sport, I don't think I'd want to play every other day. That will start to kill it a little bit, innit? Imagine if Liverpool played every other day. That might be a bit too much. I'm not going to lie.
Oh, so yeah, big up to Alex Lopez. Also, they had a $700 million offer for Juan Soto, but he ended up signing for $765 million with his favorite team. With Alex's favorite team, New York Mets. The money in the contract is guaranteed. So if I were to sign today and you get hurt tomorrow, I would still owe you the entirety of the contract. Baseball is the only major sport where the money is guaranteed because they have players' union. Therefore, this would probably affect us, Liverpool, in some kind of financial capacity. For the record, I've been a Liverpool fan. I don't want I won't read out his personal stuff there. But yeah, shout out to Alex Lopez. He broke it down because I don't have a clue.
How many years was that over, Cal? That 700 million. How long was the deal?
So the first message he sent me was John Henry just spent 140 mil on a 4th baseman for the Red Sox over 3 years, 40 mil a year. But has he signed any of Liverpool? Yeah. So basically, them man are getting paid. Basically,
40 mil a year is still, when you think about our top earners in Liverpool,
that's
around
high.
10 to 15 mil
that's
a
high.
year.
40 minutes high.
40 mil a year is high.
It's very, very high, bro.
That's
100%.
very high.
Oh, is it third baseman? Sorry. See, I don't know baseball.
I don't know. No
10 years
baseball,
or 12 years, because a couple of different things people are saying, because that's a long contract as well.
Yeah, that's one thing they do though as well. It is the longer contracts though.
That is a death row. 12 years, that's your whole career, man.
Yeah. I'm guessing they can play for longer though, innit? Because there's less wear.
Yeah, you might, if you're a batter, then I'm guessing your power's the last thing to go. So you can probably bat well into your 30s.
Yeah. Joe A says, guys, come on, man. So we ain't buying again. Look, if they don't buy this summer, I'm going full effing Keegan, bro. I'm sick and tired of FSG. I think we will buy in the summer. It just won't be who we want.
This won't be enough.
Yeah.
It will be.
800 bags a week. Big up. And that's how much that baseball player's getting. 800 bags a week. Crazy.
I know Carl is proof.
Yeah, I'm reading H.
Yeah, no, it's calm. It's calm.
Big up to H. He said, Robert effort is still there, but the engine light is flashing. Word on the street, he's starring on the new season of Shogun, 30 Shankmaster. H is savage, man.
Flipping.
Alex says, off topic, Larry Bird or Magic Johnson?
For me, Magic. I just prefer the way Magic played the game personally.
I didn't watch basketball enough, but I've heard both of them maybe about the same. Like their legacy they left in the game, maybe about the same. From what I've heard, anyway.
One's a Celtic legend, one's a Lakers legend. Excuse me.
But you say Magic is slightly the better one, though, yeah.
Yeah, I just prefer Magic. What he kind of done to the whole point guard, like all flashing, like that was.
Didn't Larry Bird do something that hadn't been done before or something? Like I think I was watching something. He was like the first player to achieve some kind of something.
I'm not entirely sure.
If you can't remember that, I'm sure I was watching a documentary.
I can't remember that.
Like,
I can't remember
some record who was the first to do something or something like that.
Oh, was it the 50, 40, 90?
Well, that was the first thing Larry. That
yeah,
was what
so
Larry
that's 50. That's 50% from the field, 40% from free, and 90% from free throws. He was the first 50, 40, 90 then.
And that's super impressive.
Yeah, that's efficiency at its highest. Not many people can do
that. I knew he had some kind of record. Yeah.
Thingy done it last.
He said the pitcher's arm will look like Mr. Tickle, but. Oh, that kills me.
Nah, I didn't realize they play every day. That's crazy. Yeah, but they play every day, you man. And that's mad still.
Every other day is mad. Regardless of whether you do a lot of standing around, that's crazy.
Yeah.
That's mental fatigue, man. Fuck.
We need to break Luigi out of prison. I've got a mission. But before we wrap up, question for you. The question obviously I've got to answer myself as well. How do you feel if Bobby Firmino ended up at Arsenal?
Why would he go?
What, is that a rumor?
There is a rumor going around, yeah.
What?
Shout out to Jade Activist, yeah. Bobby linked to Arsenal.
Are you being serious?
Dad, I'd be really conflicted.
I'm not gonna lie.
For free.
Yeah, because they need an emergency player. Obviously, because they got no.
I know. Do you know what my honest opinion?
I'm not gonna lie. Can I be honest? I don't. I would struggle to look at him the same. And
No, Matt. Just he ruins his Liverpool legacy if he goes to Arsenal.
And I'll tell you why. No. What would make it even worse is that imagine if he helps them win the league.
He'll ruin his legacy if he goes to Arsenal.
Imagine if he helped them win the league.
Oh my bro. Oh my. I'd lose it. That would be that would be the nail in the coffin for me. I'd lose.
No, that would be the Callum curse on full blast.
Yeah.
When I tell if that happens, I'm losing it. No, if
you have them in the league, I can't look at Firmino the same. Never.
You see all of this?
Ever.
This is getting trashed behind me.
Ever.
Like that episode of Kopish would go down in history, but for me on a personal level, I'd be done.
Now Bobby would ruin his Liverpool legacy 100%.
I can't see Bobby
to go to Arsenal trying to help them to beat us to win the league. Nah, that'll ruin his Liverpool legacy. 100% that'll ruin his legacy, man.
I can't.
You can't
man.
do that.
That can't happen, bro.
You can't do. Bobby goes down in Liverpool folklore the way all the people we spoke about do, the hippies and the Carragers. Bobby goes in that folklore tale. If he goes to any other Premier League club, but especially a one trying to beat us for the title, like you can't undo that. That's Torres to Chelsea vibes. You can't do that, man. You can't.
Let me switch to. Would you take Bobby back at Liverpool between now and the end of the season?
I think I would. You know,
I'm doing it still.
I'm doing it.
I'm doing it
still.
All right, who are we moving out to?
I don't care, bro.
We don't need to move anyone out. We got one space left in the team.
Yeah, I'm bringing him back. He might be needed for one game, just one.
Bobby
game.
in the 10.
Just one game. Unlock the door.
Bobby in the 10. Is that what I'm
unlock
saying?
the door.
If I said to you can take Chiesa out and bring in Bobby, you guys doing it?
Yeah, I'm doing it. I don't care, bro.
I don't know because I'm hoping Chiesa's got something for us in this last part of the season. But
so is everybody else, bro. But
Bobby back might be special. Yeah, that might. So I'm guessing that does his contract completely run out then? Because he's got to be a free agent.
He's terminated his contract.
He
already has. He's already terminated it, apparently.
He's already terminated.
Shit.
Yeah.
Oh my! If he ends up at Arsenal, I don't think I can forgive him.
Cal, we can't forgive him.
But I'd have to destroy the mask.
He's a free agent right now.
So Stevie calls him Uncle Bobby.
He's only 33, you know.
I know. And he can play the 10. Remember, he just come in as a substitute. When the game...
Yeah, Bobby... Bobby, I'm not going to lie. Bobby in the 10 in the squad. Yeah, bring him back.
We're not doing that, though. You know we ain't doing
Bring him back. And then
we ain't doing it. Someone else would do it. I think this is what the conversation is. Someone else would do it. We wouldn't do that. That's the problem. And my worry is I swear down, if our rival did
Arsenal would do it just to stick it to us.
Yeah, of course they would.
No, they need him.
But he would actually, I hate to even say it, he would work for them. But they have Mikel Merino scoring. You think Firmino can't do what Merino did for them on the weekend?
Of course.
They literally played without a striker, bro.
All right, so let me ask you, what if we brought Bobby in? Yeah, he should have never left anyway. What if we brought Bobby in and he was playing the 9 the way we all think Slot wants to, where he's facilitating to keep Gakpo and Salah cooking? Would you lot play him up front? Would you lot play?
Why would we not try it?
No, but I'm saying that at his age and the fact that for the last year and a half he was in a poor league, do you still think he would be at the level that
Firmino's 33 years of age?
I'd bring Bobby back just so he can lift the Prem trophy again.
He's 30 years of age.
But that's you being nostalgic.
You haven't got to start every game. It's more about is there somewhere you can still make an impact? My answer is yes.
10 or false 9. Yeah.
Cool, you can still have an impact.
If Bobby don't come back to Liverpool, he better find himself abroad.
There was a person earlier in the chat that said they've heard that he's going back to Brazil.
Yeah, then fair play if he goes back to Brazil.
Jamie's pulling on my heartstrings right now. Look at this, Jamie. He's pulling on my heartstrings right now. Could you imagine, boys? Could you imagine?
Oh, no, I can't believe us here talking about Firmino, you know. No, this is crazy.
How many? So he was there for a year and a half. What was his?
He actually done well, but they signed a non-foreign player, I believe, and then he wasn't selected for their Champions League, their version of their Champions League or something, and then they had some disagreement, and then I know they bought Ivan Toney. I think Toney plays for his team, and Mahrez.
Do you think he was getting paid well enough, guys? He was on 306 grand a week.
Well, he's on more than at Liverpool. He's on 180.
Did you just say? Do I think he's being paid well, bro? Say 300.
No, paid well enough. Like, because if you hear some of the wages the players getting, like I think Mahrez was on 450. I heard like 300.
I think Duran's got about 400. Tony's on 400.
It's quite low if you compare it to the Saudi wages. That's what I meant. Obviously, to the normal world, it's insane. But like in the Saudi league.
I had to see something in the chat. Sorry, if you're not gonna like this one, look at Joe A's comment. That is harsh. It's the last bit that got me.
That's harsh still.
That is harsh, man.
I'm taking.
But he's probably
Brentford
going back to
game
Brazil.
didn't mean
though.
anything to man, you know.
I'm hoping Bobby goes to Brazil or to Spain.
Yeah, same.
If I see him play for another team in the Premier, unless it's like a, I don't even.
How do you feel if he went West Ham?
Even a Newcastle at this point would annoy me.
Yeah,
what,
same.
what if he went Wolves? Would you be all right with that?
Yeah, I can live with that.
I can live with that as well. Yeah. What Fulham?
Fulham, yeah. If he went Fulham,
Yeah, I can live with Fulham.
Ipswich to try and keep him up. You could deal with something like that.
Yeah. But
Just
even if
don't-
it's just a Brighton or someone like that, I'm good with it.
Yeah,
It's not one of the big six teams.
don't do that. Don't.
Or Newcastle. Don't you dare, bro.
What about Villa? Would you be all right if he went Villa?
Yeah, I could live with Villa.
Tottenham. What if he went Tottenham?
No, I said one of the big six. You can't go Tottenham.
Oh, we're still keeping Tottenham in the big six, yeah.
Yeah, just for now, innit?
Oh,
Yeah.
okay. So that was shady. I don't know why I shady.
I think
Tottenham, like
Arsenal's the
that.
worst one he could go to, though. Arsenal's the worst one he could go to.
Arsenal at the moment, yeah, because he could genuinely help.
He could genuinely
Yeah,
help them. That's the killer. He could. I genuinely think there's no shade on. He can.
I want to hope that he's a better man than that. I want to hope his wife gives him the right advice.
Alisson better drag man to a side and be like, bro.
Yeah, that's real. Yeah,
dare, bro.
Real, you know.
Yeah, Ali better talk to him.
Ali better drag him to a side and be like, if you ever
Let him know, yo, if you go Arsenal, the wives can't hang out, fam.
we can't hang out. Forget about the wives.
Bro.
We can't hang out anymore.
Yeah, bro. I'd take you back to church and dunk you in reverse, Bridget. Nah, that can't run.
That's
bro.
crazy.
That can't run.
Hold on. Bobby been moving weird though, chatting like he got a new tongue about I was the glue. Although true, I'd look at him like Ghost did Tasha when he went to Arsenal.
No.
Oh man. Last super chat. Mantis says he makes it in time for the City game. He scores and does the Haaland Zen pose. I want this timeline. I trust me, man.
I mean, look, we brought Robbie Fowler back for nostalgic reasons.
I know. I just don't see us doing it again.
We
though.
ain't
That's
doing
the
that
problem.
at FSG,
Yeah.
man.
Maybe.
I'd be so happy if Bobby came back just for the rest of the season, man.
It would be. Imagine how cool it would be around the AXA as well when them man get to see him back and like.
I'm not gonna lie, I could shed a tear for that.
Yeah, that would be a
I could
happy
shed a
day,
tear.
man. That would be a happy day.
I could shed a tear for that. And now, boys, we're back tomorrow for a preview at some point. So, guys, make sure you got notification bell on. Have you guys got anything on your channels tomorrow?
No, not me.
I may be doing the final AC Milan game, the 5:45 game. So just stay tuned. I might be doing that game. So yeah, if I do, join me for that one, guys, because I think that one's going to be a bit of a belt. AC Milan 1-0 down, but they're at home. I think that's going to be a
Slot
good
soul
game.
team, innit?
Slot soul team, yeah.
Yeah, that's mad.
I think that'll be a good one.
Innit?
So yeah.
So what about yourself, Matt?
Nothing tomorrow. I imagine this. I forgot the Villa game is Wednesday, so I was going to do the City Madrid game, but that can't run because it's on at the same time. So the Liverpool Villa is 7:30 and Madrid Man City's at 8.
Yeah, Madrid are through in that game anyway.
Yeah, I think Madrid are through as well. So who knows? Maybe I might do the last half an hour. Actually, no, I wouldn't because we do play it. No, I'll leave that game. We'll just see what happens. We'll just see what happens. But I'm not.
Oh, big up Jay. Jay's all right, Jay. We'll talk, bro. We'll talk. Might have seen me on a different channel doing it then. So.
If Jay's available, me, Jay, and Luke will do comeback catch up on Sanderson show tomorrow as well. That'll be in the late evening. So yes, people, if you haven't already, smash that like button, subscribe if you're new to the channel. It's another Monday night live show in the books. We will be back tomorrow, so make sure you switch on the notification bell for our live match preview for Aston Villa versus Liverpool. Still top of the league, but a lot going on as always. People, thanks for watching and listening and contributing to the chat. Until we see you tomorrow, stay safe, stay blessed. We are Kopish and we're out, people. Take care.
Peace.
Bless peeps.